Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to what may be the finale of D&D, the Tainted Crown. Let me actually put in the game as Dungeons & Dragons as opposed to SCP, and I suppose that we will get our stuff ready. One thing I am going to say before we go in is that unfortunately Cheese is not going to be here for the finale. He said he didn't want to be here for the end of the finale due to some other reasons that we don't personally know of. I wish him well, and just so you know, if something, unexpected happens, that's something that seems a little bit odd. So we try to work it in as the best we can, and I don't know what's going to happen, but Drew certainly does, so we'll take it over to him in a little bit. And it appears it was not updated with the fact that I've gone to SCP, well, from SCP to Dungeons & Dragons. Let me check that again. Please will you update? Nope, okay, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. In that case, let me make sure I got everything sorted, and will be the last time for D&D Tainted Crown, well, probably, we will go onto the D&D overlay. Here we are. And now let's go say hi to everybody. Alright.
Alright. Finally, we are reaching the end of our journey. Finally, we can meet once again. And, as it happens, I don't really remember what was happening.
Okay, I do remember
From
a little
what
bit,
I could
actually.
remember, you guys are trying to get into the mansion.
Yeah, so I believe that the plan we had was that we'd have Bird go in as a distraction as Mark Zuckerberg. As they open up the door for him, we then sneak in with our invisibility and pass out Trace. We then go to a room and we hide whilst we think about the next thing we do, and then we open up a window in Alexander's old bedroom for him to climb up for once he leaves.
It's very awkward for Q1 because he needs to make sure he knows exactly where he's stepping.
Yeah.
As to not knock somebody into a wall.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, as long as you're in the general area of Dardy, that's probably okay. But I think that's generally the plan.
Well, our party is sitting here thinking and planning and trying to find out the best way to enter the long-forgotten / long-awaited mansion. Our kung fu friend begins to glow. A bright light can be seen emitting from his feathers. Now, he looks calm as the light engulfs him, as if he knew this was happening. Within moments, both he and the light are gone. There's no saying where he may have went. There's no saying if he'll return. And although the adventure must continue, the party feels lighter. In the spot where he stood lays his iconic big sword.
Well, shit. That goes that plan. What the fuck?
Q1 is just looking around trying to locate him, but he's not detecting any life signs. He then wants to walk over and pick up the sword and examine it.
You pick up the sword. It is the exact same that he had.
I then turn to Alex. The face that I have right now is almost an entirely static gray, with the occasional purple particle in there.
Yeah, this is...
life signs.
I see. Huh.
Explain.
I don't know. Can I do a detect magic really quick and just see if there's just generally magic in the area?
Yeah, there once was.
Yeah, like around the sword or anything like that? Do I detect a type of magic? Like if it's teleportation or anything like that?
Radiant. But it's rapidly fading.
Yeah, okay. Right, I should go. Well, it's radiant magic, but I don't know. My best guess is perhaps a teleportation effect from a deity of some sort.
I then grasp the sword a little bit intensely. I'm a little bit perturbed that we lost a member of the party to something completely unknown, but I kind of just suck it up, and I actually holster the sword for myself.
All right, added to your inventory.
Right. Yes. I suggest if anyone else starts feeling any radiant energy going around them, be prepared so I can do something different. Because yeah, I wasn't prepared for that, to be brutally honest. I could have countered it, and I was a bit too slow on that. Bollocks.
I want to run danger detection on the environment.
Well, obviously danger from the mansion, but nothing dangerous.
Okay. Right, fuck. Okay, so our plan for Bird to go in is, not fair. Now...
It is at this point... Go ahead.
Oh, I was just about to say, bearing in mind the plan requires someone of human variety to go in, and I'm the only one to disguise, we could do something similar. The only downside is that you guys do not know where to go, but, if you have any ideas, let me know.
Q1's lights are going kind of fast, attempting to... His internal processes are running a bit taxed at the moment, because he's now trying to think of something to do.
Right, okay. Counterplan. I take place of Bert. I'm going to tell you which room you need to get to. You remember the world that we were in, the first dimension, where I ran around the keep area? That is going to have the exact layout as this, except a bit different. But I'll tell you what you need to do. Okay, so once you're ready to listen, I will tell you. But basically, you still need to get to that room and open up the window, and then from there we can hide in that room and think about what to do from there. Since I do have a plan. It's just going to require the man of the house to be somewhat incapacitated.
Yes.
Okay, right.
Memory accessed.
Good. Okay, right. Let me tell you how this area is laid out. So when you walk in, you'll be walking with me, but hiding behind me. So just slip in through the door. I'll let you know I'm there to perhaps require a building permit or something like that, or, you know, permission to build, even. After all, I am in the general peasant-looking area, and I should then be led to some sort of room where I will then promptly leave as though nothing is going wrong. Where you'll need to go is that you'll see a staircase to your right. You'll need to go up that. Then you'll need to take another right, and then another right, as though you're going to a balcony. It's the room to your right that you'll see. It should have like some markings on it or something like that. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been in there, so God knows what's happened. But
Reveal. Memory accessed. Layout loaded.
Yes. So yes, you just go right staircase, take a right, and take another right. There should be a door right in front of you, and you go for that one. Do not go to the balcony. Good. Okay. Then also do not touch anything in the room, just try to open up the window, and as long as there's no one in there, it should be okay.
So, okay, really quickly, is Q1 invisible at this point? Or no?
I don't think we casted the spell yet, did we? To do the whole invisibility
Not
stuff?
that I'm aware of. I don't think you guys are even near the mansion yet.
Yeah, I think
So
we're just
as soon
talking
as-
about blue.
So I'm thinking to myself, as soon as I become invisible, I'm going to load up my plated form, since that shrinks me down to about the size of a human. I want to try to keep my armor panels as condensed to my body as possible, because I don't want to run the risk of hitting a balcony or a chandelier or something like that with my head and alerting the guards. Just to
Right.
help with the whole espionage thing.
Yeah. Since basically your whole thing will be going behind me as we go through the door, so that way they don't see you coming through. Because I'm assuming they'd hold open the door for a little bit, and then you can sneak in.
Yeah.
And then I'll just be there under the guise of wanting to acquire like a permit or something, which should be more persuasion thing, since I'm, could get a piece of paperwork from it. But yeah.
Alright, and then Drew, since Q1 has access to Rufio's memories, Rufio has been in Goldshire, so he would be familiar with the layout of the mansion, correct?
Roughly.
Yeah. So Q1 knows about where to go for this.
Yeah.
I would say.
And also bear in
Okay.
mind that I sort of said, like, just go up the right staircase, take a right and another right should be the door right in front of you. That should lead you into what is known as my bedroom, which, whether you do know that or not, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Both Rufio
yeah.
and Q1 are very curious to see what's in there.
Yeah. Then again, I have said as
Q1
well,
is
don't
at this
touch
point
shit.
trying to keep his, Q1 is at this point trying to keep his mind off of the disappearance of his comrade.
Yeah.
Q1 likes having friends and he doesn't like losing them.
Yeah. Okay, and then I'm just gonna turn to Dardy and say, Dardy, are you ready with the magic? Since I will require you to do the pass without trace first on everyone but me, then I will invisibility both of you two.
Okay.
Okay, so in that way you should be completely undetectable, since your noise will be muffled and you will not be seen. Then, as long as you follow behind me, it should just be that you can get up there. Does that sound like a plan to everybody? Don't worry about me. If things go a little bit strange, I'm sure I'll be able to talk my way out of it. After all, I do have my disguised self form, and just for making sure, I'm going to redisguise myself as, you know, the peasant-looking guy. So, but I'm also going to have like a sort of like tool belt as well on, so it looks like I'm maybe looking to like be a builder or something.
Okay.
But yes. Unless anyone has any other objections, that could be the plan, and then, once we get into the room, I will tell you guys about the next part of the plan.
Okay.
But yes,
Yes.
does anybody have any other things to talk about, or should we go with this now?
No.
Alright then.
No, we could.
Yep, in that case, I'll wait for Dardy to do pass without trace, then I'll use one of my 2 extra spell slots from my Warlock hood to do an invisibility on Q1 and Dardy. So I now
Alright.
have just 1 bonus as opposed to 2.
Question.
Yeah.
Flight. How long does that last?
I believe it lasts for about an hour. So let me just check.
Hours.
Yep, 1 hour. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on the target's person. The spell ends when that for a target that attacks or casts a spell. So even if you do tap into someone, you're still going to be invisible.
Okay.
Technically. So I wouldn't worry too much. How long does the oh, sorry.
Q1 does acknowledge this, and then he telepathically communicates with you.
Mm-hmm.
I trust you with magic. I may need it later. Reasons unknown. Perhaps intuition. Foreign programming.
Yeah, I'll telepathically say I appreciate that, and I'm glad that you actually trust me in that regard. I'll try not to fuck this up, but just know that I don't intend that this is going to feel strange. You're not going to see yourself, but just remember you are there.
He nods.
But yeah. Aside from all that, we'll cast those.
Alright. You guys are now invisible and silent.
All right.
Except good old
Hmm.
Alexander, who is neither.
Yep. Who is
then
disguised as a
Q1
peasant?
Puts a cube in as an expansion slot and shrinks down to his plated form.
Yes.
I will not play a sound since he is silent.
Okay.
Now he's the really quiet one.
Indeed. Right, so just to make sure, like, we were told basically to just go up to Manor and request an audience, right?
You can, yeah.
Yeah, so if I was to request an audience, like, you know, is it just like going up to the guard, or is it like having to like book? Okay, in that case, I want to go up to the guard and say, "Hey, is the Lord of the Manor in there?"
Yeah, he should be in there.
Ah, great. I've been looking to maybe you know, expand some of my building sort of stuff, and I was wondering that if he wanted some help with it, really. Is there
You're
any
human,
point?
right?
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean,
Okay,
look at me. Yeah, ain't got any of that elven blood in me. I swear, I ain't tainted.
Well, yeah, you can head right in. Guard inside should bring Hermanshire down. You guys can talk.
All right, perfect. Are we going into the manor or?
Yeah, head on in.
All right, perfect. I'll see you later then, lad.
And if Daddy is following close with me, try to slip in behind Alex as well without bumping into anyone.
Yeah. Is that possible?
Sure.
All right. No
You know,
check. We have
holding
to
my
do?
arms out to the side since they're fucking huge, about the same thickness as the torso.
Yeah.
Just sort of up. Excuse me. Up. Sorry. Don't mind the plating there. Those aren't
yeah.
scales, I promise.
Yeah, totally. No, just a breeze and wind. Is that just something we can do to get them in? Since that's really the main thing to get in here. Then.
What are you guys trying to do to get in?
So basically, as I'm going in, like basically as soon as the door opens, like I don't know when they open the door. Do they open it like after I'm done talking, or like during we're talking? You know, how does this all go?
Well, like as you're coming up to the doors, the guards that stand outside the doors will open them for you.
Oh right, okay, yeah. Basically, as the doors are open, like I'll sort of like casually like sort of step to the side, though, like I'm like in casual conversation, like you know, like resting on another foot, and then that should be enough space for them to try and get by, and they can get through the door. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll walk through, if that's how it can go.
All right, sweet. So you guys are all in the manor finally.
All right, ground floor.
I would then like to examine my surroundings and see if there's anything that could possibly trip off my location.
I also just want to look around anyway and see if anything's changed.
From you looking around Chaos, you can see that things have been moved, and a lot of the furniture is still there, if not, you know, rotated slightly. It's more been added to, not necessarily tarnished.
Okay, is it still in like good upkeep? Has any colors been changed? Or
dusted and all whatnot. It's been upkept.
If I were to look for any paintings or portraits, do I find any paintings of people?
You might.
No.
Oh.
As for your original question, anything that could be tripped off, the alarm spell that got tripped was definitely one of those. The doors are warded.
But that should just go with me, right?
Wait, so even though we were invisible, we set that off, or did Alex set that off?
Well, Hermanshire doesn't just accept guests.
Okay.
You could say that he knew. Especially when a Mark Zuckerberg started going around town acting weird, and these trying to not be blatantly racist, but kind of are townsfolk started asking questions and saying things such as, I don't have any elf blood in me, and did you see that weird fur blog in town?
And what about the big metal motherfucker?
Exactly.
Right.
So, sufficient to say info got back to him, and, well, the Lord is alerted.
Okay, but if he does come down, he'll just see me, right?
No, anti-magic field removed, pass without trace, and other things. Yeah. You guys have been duped.
Immediately I'm gonna go, what the hell is that? And basically just point towards Q1 and point at Darty.
That's my telepathy going to you as an alert.
Yep. Fuck.
The alarm's setting off, and you can hear rustling from what sounds like the study. He'll be moving every 15 seconds in real time.
Fuck.
Find those gems. Go.
Okay, in that case, get to which one was the study? Study was wait, what study are we talking?
And I start booking it for the bedroom.
Yeah, I go to we'll just go upstairs and we're gonna go into that room that I talked about.
All right.
We'll go up the right one as opposed to the left one.
He has exited the study and he sees you guys bolting up the right staircase.
All right. Fuck it.
Can I use Can I
He
use
is
mold
encroaching
earth
on you.
to block the a doorway or something?
Yeah, you can do that. Sure.
All right, can I block him into the
wait,
whatever?
what are you doing?
Well, he's out in the hallway right now.
Okay, I have
and
an idea.
hastily approaching you guys.
Okay, I have an idea.
I'm still running for the bedroom. So
Okay.
how close is he to me?
15 feet.
Okay, before
Within
anything,
stabbing distance.
does he look like a wise guy?
He looks like someone who got called a nerd like 150 times.
Now, are we
day.
talking intelligence-wise or
Okay.
wisdom-wise?
Imagine Morty from Rick and Morty grown up.
Okay, so just intelligent. In that case, what I want to do is do Tasha's hideous laughter.
Well,
All right, now.
that'd
Okay.
be great. So he's running near the stairways.
Fuck. Okay.
He's running at Nick. And
Alright,
you can see
so-
that he loses his footing and tumbles down the staircase.
Oh wait. What?
And you hear a very loud crunch when he gets to the end.
So I guess I'm about to cast it when I see him trip. I'm like, wait, what?
Is
He broke his neck.
Oh, is he? Oh,
Alexander just has his hand up,
Can I-
ready to cast it, and just looks and goes, "That
I just
wasn't
stop
what
for
I
a
cast."
second and I look at him. I then walk over to him and poke him.
Nah, he dead, fam.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so much for Hermanshire.
Okay. Right. I tried casting something, but apparently I made him trip and fall. Fuck it. Fuck that guy anyway. Okay.
I just shrug at everyone and start casually walking over to the bedroom.
Yeah, okay, what I want to do, though, is that I want to hide the body in the room that we're going to, and I want to disguise myself as Hermanshire. And I sort of just like say to Q1, take the fucking body, take it.
He's too heavy for you to really move.
Okay, what about Q1 though?
I could probably move him, right?
Yeah, I'd sort of
I'd like to
feel
try
yeah.
lifting him up and taking him to the
Yeah.
bedroom.
Yeah, your push dragon lift is 570. He weighs
And-
about 350.
I then use telepathy to communicate with Alex.
Follow. Exchange wardrobe.
Yep, don't worry, I can do that already, and I disguise myself as
Assume
Hermanshire.
identity.
I already disguised myself as Hermanshire as I'm running up the stairs.
Nice, you look like a nerd.
Indeed I
I will
do.
hide the body.
Please do, but preferably nowhere nice. Put it in like one of the floorboards, that way if something does happen and we can't come back very long, you know.
Priest of Diligence data accessed. New protocols established.
Okay, well, a lot just fucking happened. Right. Let's hide a body and impersonate a dead person.
Nice.
All right, so
Okay, yeah.
carrying the body with me, are there any other guards around that see this?
Where are you heading?
Well, I plan on going to the bedroom like I was told to. Now, is it sort of just a straight shot in there? Do I detect any guards?
Heading
Can I
into his room?
Can I roll danger perception related to the path that I tend to take?
Yeah, there's no danger. It's a straight shot.
So there's no.
You going up the stairs and to the right would lead you straight to Alexander's room.
Okay, and I'm not detecting any additional life signs around there, right?
I mean, there's plenty of life signs in there, but not in Alexander's room.
Okay. And I'm not cloaked anymore, right?
No, you are loud as heck.
Okay. So if I were to start walking, they would audibly hear that.
Probably.
Can the pass without trace be recasted, or is it just a ward that envelops the estate?
Oh no, it was just kind of in front of the doorway.
Okay.
Be recasted.
I then telepathically communicate to Daddy.
Requesting recloaking.
Okay.
While they're doing all that, I just want to know, could Alexander know the guy's voice or anything like that, like from when like he saw him come out of the study? Or not really? Like, is there anything you could have picked up on like personality traits and shit, as opposed to just look? Did he shout anything, like, anything at all?
Also, there's another question I have as soon as
Yep, alright. Just interesting.
He would have heard his whiny bitch voice.
Oh god, how whiny is it? Like, if you were to, you know, do the whiny bitch voice, you know, to be a perfect imitation.
What are you guys doing in here?
That, but like more Morty.
Hey guys, what are you doing in here?
Yeah, except even
God.
whinier.
Hey guys, what are you doing in here?
Yeah, about that.
Oh god, okay. Well,
but you don't fucking have to do that.
No, don't worry. Alexander is going to make sure that he can
never
live.
Do that again, my dude.
Don't worry, Alexander is going to live as Hermanshire for the extent of this point when need be. So don't worry, guys. He's got it covered.
Okay, now my question is, if I'm holding the body of the original Hermanshire, would he be cloaked in addition to myself if Pass Without Trace were to be casted?
Yes.
Excellent.
Well,
Perfect.
his weight would be, not invisibility.
Well, I mean, would it be an easier time to get him past the guards then?
While Pass Without Trace is casted, everything is silent within the Pass Without Trace radius.
You also get
You're
a
not
plus 10.
invisible.
You also get a plus 10 to stealth. So
Yeah.
you could stealth by someone a bit easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm at a disadvantage because of the armor, but I'm going to keep that anyway.
Yeah, I have an idea. Like, put it this way. Oh, go ahead.
Can invisibility still be casted on me, or was that a one-time thing?
No, I can cast it.
He would have to cast it again.
It's just that it would take another spell slot, really. And then here's the thing. It wouldn't hide the body.
Okay.
So it would just be a floating corpse.
Oh my god. You puppet him around.
Oh my god, yes!
No, I go into Predator mode and then I use my forearms.
Wait, no. Oh no. Are you going into Predator mode?
Greetings, humans. I am your lord.
Oh god, okay. Is this what we're gonna do? Are we all gonna go invisible? We Pass Without Trace. If you want to, I can just do a voice, but... Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna puppet a dead man.
To go downstairs and engage shutdown.
Okay.
Go downstairs and die.
Yeah. Okay, okay, hold on. Before we do anything... Okay.
It's at that point they would promptly just start going.
Yeah.
Call
right.
a priest.
Yeah. If there fucking is one.
We have none.
Okay, hold on. So where are we right now? Are we outside of like my room, or are we about to go in?
You're
okay.
in the hallway.
Do I hear anything on the other side of the room?
No.
Okay, in that case, I want to open up the door first before we start enacting any plan to puppeteer a body.
Nice. You open up the door, there's nothing.
I would like to walk in.
When you say
out of the
no,
ordinary.
everything is exactly as it is.
I don't walk in yet. I want to run danger perception on the environment.
No danger.
Okay, before anyone does anything, I want to immediately take a book that was on the side of the desk with a little middle finger attached to it.
Okay.
I like that.
So I just want to stash that book away.
What does it look like?
It looks like exactly what you would expect from the tiefling in his edgy teen years.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do I see any other interesting items around that may be revealing in any extent? At least anything that Rufio would recognize?
Yeah, the crack pipe.
No.
I picked that up promptly and
I had some hard years, okay? I'm still pocketing the books. I'm saying, okay, so don't touch the books. And I got bored. Okay, someone was selling it, so I thought I would take it.
Of course.
Yes, look, it was a very long
Look,
time
when you
and I
can
was busy.
make your own fire, you're
Yes.
never without a lighter.
Indeed, I was very, very bored, okay? Look, just don't look at books. Let's just put the body in here. Have a moment to think about things. What? What?
Because weeds don't grow.
Yes, look.
Fish weed is prevalent.
Okay, look, maybe we can do it as a business later, but how about we focus on the matter at hand and not think about my adolescent years, okay? Okay, good. Brilliant. Right. Okay, so...
All right.
The-
So, where can I hide the body? Possibly
Don't
under
put
the
on
bed.
You can probably hide it under the bed. I'm not going to be happy.
In the
but-
bed.
In the bed. Okay. I would like to really quickly convert into my predator mode without activating the predator software. I then want to use my 2 upper arms to lift the mattress and my 2 lower arms to shove the body under the mattress and lift it back down.
I see you do
And
this
then I
like
promptly reconvert back into my humanoid form.
I see you do this go. I'm going to have to remove that later. Okay.
I'm gonna have you make an instability roll, my dude, because that predator mode.
Fuck.
Can I respect that? It was really more of a theory to myself, but
Uh-oh.
you're not gonna let me. Okay.
I say if you go predator mode in my room.
Leap out the window like a mad motherfucker.
I mean, it would be an excellent distraction if I start killing the townspeople. Wouldn't be outside of the ordinary for them anyway, so.
Just turn into a wood chipper.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
Can I see what's happening and immediately start getting ready with something?
Yeah, what do you want to do with this?
Okay. Well, fuck. I guess I'm going to see him immediately start getting ready into a monster mode, right? So just to check. Okay, okay, just to check. If I was doing Unseen Servant and get the Unseen Servant to press a button, would that stop it?
Yeah, you could.
Okay, I want to cast Unseen Servant. I want to get the servant behind him as a force and get him to press a button as soon as it becomes available.
Nice.
It is at this point you hear in your mind.
Alex, reset button.
Yep, I'm on it, and I hit reset button with the, Button press! Button press!
He
Press
pressed
the
the
fucking-
button successfully.
Unseen Servant should have.
He then just collapses.
False.
Okay. I was just sort of standing.
Congratulations, you have to hide 2 bodies now.
I was just sort of standing there going, okay, look, a lot of shit has happened. Can we please just stop doing things for a moment in my own fucking manner?
Do I
Okay?
still have my predator configuration or no? Because he kind of hit me mid transformation.
You can revert if you want to. If
All right,
that was
but my original intention was to convert there just so I can better lift the thingy. And Q1 wasn't thinking at the time, since he's still a little bit perturbed about the birds, so.
yeah.
Oh my god, okay. I'm just standing over you and just says, okay, so you.
Thanks.
Yes.
Close call.
Yes, that would have been a call we didn't have to make if we had taken a moment to reevaluate, but okay, we have an unseen servant now who can do things for us.
Have him lift the bed.
Yeah,
I'll slip the body under.
I mean, why not just put it underneath the bed as opposed to the mattress?
Because the trail of blood might be discovered. The
I mean-
mattress cover will soak up the blood.
Yes, but then I would have to clean it. Is there like a trail of blood or is it just like a clean snap?
I mean, he's definitely not alive, but nothing has hemorrhaged his skin.
so nothing is bleeding.
No, no
Faulty
bleeding.
memory access. Reevaluating.
Okay. Look, if he isn't bleeding, I'm sure we can just put him underneath a bed. I will prestidigitate some smells and nice stuff in here, and yeah, we'll then think about the fact we're not going to plan our next move with a body in the room. Okay, let's just before
Under
we.
the floorboards.
Look, just put the body underneath the bed. I can deal with it later, okay? Please.
Acknowledged.
Thank you.
But I'm keeping the forearm form.
Sorry?
Q1 doesn't reconfigure. He's still in the Predator configuration, but his
Okay.
software is reset.
Okay.
Nice.
He figures it may come in handy at some point.
She went from 0 to 100 really fucking quickly. Yeah, okay. Alexander's just gonna sort of stand there for a moment and just sit on the bed for a moment and just think, okay. Okay. So, Daddy, you don't know
I
this,
mean,
but
he's a
welcome
lot
to my
quieter
home.
now, so it's not like he's basically the perfect Predator now.
Indeed. But
He doesn't have the eye or anything, but his software is still normal, but he can revert configuration at any point.
Okay. Yeah, Alexander just sort of sits on bed and says, okay, well, Daddy, you don't know this, but welcome to my home. Yep, it's a long story that you missed, so I won't bother explaining it again, but, okay. There are gems somewhere here. I have the ability...
As resourceful as I thought.
Look, it's a long story, okay? Now...
Not that long.
Look, I can convert into his form as I have, and I can perhaps be him. And if we
Do so. Time may be limited.
I know time is certainly going to be limited. How far is it from sunset? Which you said was the time gems would be going, I think it was.
It's about 3 p.m.
Okay.
Probably got like 2 or 3 hours before they set off with them.
Right. In that case, I first off want to just check the body. Like, check over his clothes and shit, just in case there's like a note of like, hey, this is where you need to meet us, or some shit. Can I do that?
Yeah. Roll investigation.
Okay.
So really quickly, since I essentially have meat hooks for claws now, would I be able to latch onto the wall and crawl up it like a spider?
If you want to be creepy, sure.
That's basically what I want to do.
Is it going to cause damage to the walls?
Of course, it's meat hooks.
Don't you have that spider climb thing?
Yes, I do.
It's a spell slot, isn't it?
Yes, but also I don't want my walls being damaged, which I would then have to repair later.
I mean...
Who said this place is going to survive?
I then use one of my meat hooks to pat you on the shoulder. Gently.
Okay, look, just let me look through your body. There may be something on here that says where the gems are. And I'm just going to pat down the body a bit.
Cool, you find a note that says gems are hidden around the house in designated locations that can't be specified in a note.
Okay, guys.
As per his orders.
Good. That narrows it down.
Yes, very much. I'm assuming no one here has anything that would allow us to communicate with the dead, do we? Because I certainly don't.
No.
Hold on, I will take a look at some of my stuff really quick, because I have told the dead, but that doesn't do a lot. Yeah, no, I don't have anything that would actually allow us to commune with him.
Would I be able to use the soul gem from Rufio as like a conduit to access his mind or something?
Okay, hold on. Wait.
No.
What about my soul crafting kit? Can I take his soul?
Let me see.
And basically just shove it back into his body. But like maybe get someone to heal his neck or some shit. God, we are the complete opposite of Logan Paul, aren't we?
Do-do-do. Ha-ba-ba. Yeah, I suppose
Okay,
you could
so
try.
would it be feasible to try and take the soul, have Dardy
Oh,
heal
take
it a
the
bit?
soul. No, his soul's gone.
Oh, his soul in
Oh,
particular.
as in he's already in the waiting room.
Yes, he would be.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
Zero.
Accessing his brain would reveal nothing then.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Okay.
Okay. Since I was kind of hoping that we could catch his soul, stick it back in, keep him hostage, and he'd be able to find it for us. But okay. I mean, if not,
First gem is in this room.
it certainly could be in this room. Okay. Here's what I propose. Perhaps at me being Hermanshire, I could go around a manor and go around the rooms without any suspicion, and then from there, I can look around for gems. If there's a guard in there in the room, I'd request for the gem.
I could crawl around the ceiling and see if I can't get a good vantage point on all the different hallways and shit.
Yes, well, you see, I already know the hallways of this manor pretty well. So
Well, so does Q1 from Rufio's memories, so for the most part anyway.
Okay, so right, okay, let's think of a proper executionable plan then. So basically what I was thinking is that I just go around as Hermanshire and just collect up the gems and then be like, alright guys, we're gonna go to the sunset thing now, bye, and not actually bring him back. But, what do you think? Since that idea basically just has me doing stuff, so if you have something else to think about, let me know.
I mean, you guys do you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm talking to like everybody.
Well, I mean, Q1, he's not invisible or anything, but, the accidental predator configuration, well, intentional accidental, could work to his advantage. So, I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, worst comes to worst, he can, use the configuration as an intimidation tactic.
Yeah.
And that's like a worst case scenario, like quiet or you're dead.
Then again, I can also intimidate pretty well.
So, you guys hear movement outside the door.
I immediately look at everyone else and typically tell them to hide. And pushing the body back underneath the bed, I just lay down on it.
Can I leap up and latch onto the ceiling?
Oh, fine.
With major noise, yes.
Can I crawl on like a sturdily made shelf and then make my way to the ceiling?
Is there
You are
anywhere...
2 tons, my dude.
Is there anywhere to obviously hide for someone like Q1? Like, I don't know, a Q1 shaped lamp.
We're gonna go with Q1 shaped lamp as the answer.
Oh yeah. So I then at this point find something. I can use for a shade, and I don't remove the predator thing, but I kind of make myself look like a piece of furniture. And then what I do is I eject some of my nerve tendrils, make it so they're dimmed a little bit, and make it look like a pull cord for a lamp.
This is the worst idea possible.
Yes, it is.
Can I put a tiny bit of minor illusion over it so it looks a bit more like a lamp? Like any part that looks particularly like a robot, I just put to like a lamp.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm sort of like telepathically saying to Dardy to hide as well.
I take the sword and then just sort of hold it sort of like in front of me as if it were sort of a conversation piece.
I mean, you could just be a coat of arms.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for.
Okay. Where's Dardy hiding?
Me and Larry hide in the closet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I sort of just sit on the bed and I just grab a book and read through it and like put it to the side as well, like trying to make out as though I know what it says.
Can I stand by him and function as like a reading lamp?
Sure. So, are you disguised as him?
I am disguised as him.
All right. See, that's great. So, the door opens. There's Lord Hormanshire, and he asks why his body double is sitting on the job reading.
I thought I heard something. I'm really sorry. I'm just trying to work out these books.
The
say
voice is
absolutely
not
nothing.
necessary.
I look. You told me that it's a voice, and now I'm doing it. You reap what you sow.
Wonderful. So, his eyes narrow and tells you to get back to guarding the mansion. They're bound to be around here somewhere. And with that, he leaves.
Right away. And okay. Fuck.
And then are they both gone from the room at this point?
I mean, I'm gonna start walking out of the room because I have an idea that is probably very dumb.
All right. He has left immediately.
Yeah, okay.
At this point, I'm no longer using straight verbal communication.
All right. What the fuck?
I then telepathically say to everyone, okay, body double, noted. I'm going to hold him and we are going to bring him back here. Let's hope this works. And
Danger.
Yep. It's pretty dangerous to do, but it could be done. Now, the look of this Hermanshire, does he seem like a wise motherfucker?
I mean, he looks the same as the guy you just killed.
Yeah, I know, but if I was, I don't know, let's say if I was to, I don't know, like, if I was to insight him or some shit, can I see roughly how wise he might be?
Well, he's gone. If you were to take a wild guess, he certainly isn't as stupid as the one you killed.
Yep. Right, fuck, okay.
Can I stop being a lamp now?
Yes, you can. This is all going by telepathy, by the way. You can stop being a lamp since, okay. I have an idea.
I then take the shade off, and then you almost kind of hear a slurping sound as I pull the cord back into my face.
Yep, okay.
Take my head a little bit to throw it back in place then.
Yeah, right, okay. So I have an idea. Remember how last time I was going to hideous laughter someone? I could just hold them, and then we choke him out.
Yeah.
So basically, my idea was that I see my body double, I go sprinting off, and perhaps like as I go by. So like the other Hermanshire, he was like running as well, right? Like, so perhaps I could be like running over to like another room. Then as I go, I like actually wait, does this have a range or? Okay, see within range. Okay, gotcha. Since here's what I was thinking. I was thinking about I just hold monster on him, then get Q1 to drag him back in the room. We tie him up, and then beat him down a little bit.
Gotcha.
I'm sure there's probably a more subtle way of doing this, since you are a trusted body double.
I am a trusted body double, but I doubt he's just going to say to me like, since very mind the note said that they are placed in undisclosed locations by Hermanshire's orders, I doubt it's going to be that he'd tell me where they are if I'm his body double.
And how thoroughly did Alexander pass through the body double's corpse?
Thorough enough.
Okay.
So, like,
if I were to go through the different parts of this room, like, how many places do you think there would be where a gem could be hidden?
Not many.
Okay. Would I have any way of detecting a gem's location? Like if it gave off a magic aura, since Sona can kind of detect that.
Yeah, would it detect magic show for gem?
Yeah.
Oh, so detect magic would show for gem.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can I?
hmm.
I would like to then try and scan the room.
All right. Scanning the room, you don't necessarily detect anything.
Okay. Okay. Next idea, because now I have. Okay, so basically I had to body double and it looks like I'm guarding the area, so I just go into rooms checking them and stuff, but as I'm checking them, I do detect magic, and if I see a gem, I take it. So I'm a trusted body double. I could probably act as a real Hermanshire.
Yeah, probably.
You know, and worse comes to worse, I'm just very good at persuading them to give me the gem. Does that sound like a plan to everyone? If I just walk around and act like I'm guarding, but then actually take the gems?
You may have to.
Yeah. And I'll telepathy with you guys if something goes wrong and I need a code red or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck, okay. In that case, I guess as the body double, I'm going to start walking out of the room. Like, you know, if I poke my head out, do I see anything? Like, do I see
No,
Hermanshire
not
walking away,
currently.
or... Okay, not currently. So Hermanshire is still probably moving at this point. Did I hear which room he moved to?
Well, you do see him come out of guest room B just now.
Guest room B just... I hear that fucking time in the background as well, Drew. I want to let you know.
Nice.
Yes, and I'm also having a hard time because I can't remember what I fucking keyed things as. Okay, so guest room B is that room. I want to go to the room just opposite my room, which is number 24, the quiet room.
So you're heading to the quieter room?
Yeah, he exited out of the guest room, so I'm guessing he's going somewhere else aside from quiet room.
Not conspicuous at all.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I'm just thinking, if I'm body double and I'm meant to be guarding a place, then, you know, I could probably do that. And fuck it, yeah, okay, yeah, quiet room. Let's see what happens.
All right. You head to the quiet room. You
Anything?
enter in and you see that there are 2 guards in the room.
Mm-hmm. I just like give him a nod, and I'm gonna quietly cast detect magic.
You detect no magic.
Okay, I then walk back out and look like I'm guarding the hallways for a little bit while I work out my next move.
I then realize that there's probably not a very good chance that I'll ever get to leave the room safely, so I reconvert back into my hunter configuration, the humanoid form.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I want to go into room 20, the room he just left.
Where are you going?
You know that room he just left, the guest room?
Yeah.
Can I go in that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll do
you
that.
head into...
Yeah, also, one more thing. As I'm leaving, like, that room, I then telepathically say to the other two to check the bathroom in my room.
Understood.
I then walk into the bathroom quietly as I can and peer into it. What do I see?
You see nothing. You see a toilet.
Anything in the
Very fancy.
toilet?
No.
Anything in the cabinets?
Some salves and potions.
Anything else? That's it?
Nothing really else.
Nothing discovered.
Right, good. I then also technically say Dodge, just get ready with a part about trace just in case. But hopefully we won't need it. And I'll go into the guest room B, I believe. Yeah.
Alright. Is anyone in Alexander's room? Unhidden.
I am in Alexander's bathroom, kind of just staying against the wall. I would like to continue monitoring for possible life signs approaching our location.
Well, Hermanshire just entered the room, so
Danger. Conceal yourself.
Mm-hmm.
so entering the guest room, you see that there are 2 guards.
I nod, and as I do it, do a detect magic.
They look confused.
What?
You were just here, unless you're
Yeah.
the double.
No, I thought I left something in here, but I was just checking, okay?
Smooth.
So, he exits the room.
Is there anything in the room when I did a detect magic?
No.
Okay, and I promptly
Oh.
leave.
Hermanshire, go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just saying that I'm leaving, and going around the hallways as though like I'm actually no, I'm body double. The body double came out of a study, didn't he?
Yes.
I want to go to the study then.
Okay.
Right, skip the other 2 rooms and go to the study.
All right. You head into the study. There are 3 guards and Hermanshire.
Hi, boss. I mean, bye. And I leave.
Okay.
I didn't see him enter the room.
Hey, now. That armor is dense.
Okay, so I'm guessing if I'm in the hallways, I'd see which room Hermanshire goes into, right?
Now, you would.
You fuck it. Okay. Right. So he was in the study. Probably shouldn't go there for a little bit. I'll go into the other guest room.
The one that you were just in.
No, the other one. There's like an A and a B, and then there's a washroom in the middle.
Yeah, you went in both like 2
Oh, I did?
minutes ago. Yeah.
Oh well, fuck. Okay, washroom then. Fuck.
No guards, no gem.
Okay, well, fuck. Yeah, basically each time I'm going in, like if there's a guard, I nod to him, and every time I go in, I do a detect magic.
Cool.
Okay, fuck. This is so scuffed for me. Okay,
If only there was a way to get rid of him.
yeah, if only. I mean, I could just hold him, but I don't fucking know.
I don't know if we'd be able to hold him without having every single guard in the town come down on us. And then it would just be a worse massacre.
I mean, put it this way, if I held Monster him, he's paralyzed, then we could just wail on him and tie him up. So,
Is there any other spell you can do to... Or, no,
I mean,
he's
I could
a little
mind...
bit wiser than what you could probably control him for, right?
Touch to use laughter. I could suggestion him, I could shatter, I could hold monster, I could darkness, Nah, a lot of my stuff is wisdom based. Mental prison is intelligence based though, but that doesn't matter too much. I mean, either way, if you tell me when he goes into the room, like Alexander's bedroom, I can be around, and then as he goes in, I go in and try to hold monster him.
Mm-hmm.
And then if that doesn't work, we all try to grapple him and cover his mouth. Would that sound like a plan?
I guess.
Yeah, you want to give that a go?
If only there was a way to keep him going in that direction.
Someone make a
Maybe
noise.
you need to trick him into thinking that there's something else in another room.
Okay, tell you what, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna thaumaturgy a noise like a footstep in the room. Immediately take out a dagger that looks like the one that the fake Hermanshire had, and immediately charge to that room once Hermanshire leaves the room he's currently in and goes into the hallway.
Gotcha.
So I run into a room with a dagger out, is what Hermanshire will see. And he might also hear a footstep or something in that room.
Well, he's in the foyer, so if there's any sounds, he'll hear him.
Okay, yeah. So I want to run to Alexander's room where hopefully Dardy, Larry, and Kyon are hiding. With me telepathically telling them, hey, I'm going to lure Hermanshire here. Once he gets here, I'm gonna try to hold monster. If that doesn't work, come out here and grapple him and cover his mouth.
I will restrain him. Daddy,
Yep.
restrain his mouth.
Does that sound good, Duddy? Beth? Does that sound good?
good?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, Beth, you're a little bit quiet for your mic, I think.
That's fine.
Okay. I know it's just been a lot of like me and Nick talking right now, but yeah, okay. Right, you want to give it a plan to go?
Sure.
Alright, fuck it.
You may have to.
Yeah. I don't want to be a body double for all this time, so Operation Hermanshire Down is a go. I make the noise and I take out the dagger and I run to the room.
Cool.
I'm still hiding in the bathroom.
He
not very
hears you
conspicuous at all.
running in full plate
Mm-hmm.
and decides to find out why you're sprinting across the mansion.
Yeah.
He just refinished the floors. Like, goddamn it, that plate scuffs.
So yeah, I'm running over. And then once I get into a room, I'm going to stand there like I have a dagger out, just pointing around, or like, you know, the blade out. And then once he comes in, I want to look at him and then do the hold monster. But look as though I'm scared. So that way, if it doesn't work, he can just feel like there's something else in this room doing it.
Nice. What's
I'm
the
still-
hold monster save?
Wisdom? Hold on. Let me check.
I'm still hiding in the bathroom behind the door, trying
Yeah.
to monitor things that are going on.
Yeah, so Wisdom 19, and I have cast it with... Oh, hold on a sec. That's with my buffer spell.
Cool. He is held.
He is held? Okay, sweet. In that case, I want to now tie up his mouth firstly, then tie up his, like, arms and legs and shit into, like, basically a hog tie. With hempen rope.
Nice.
All right, and then it's safe for me to essentially come out and move him somewhere where he can't be seen.
Yeah. And now we can interrogate him.
Nice.
Great.
Alright.
More of Rufio's memories are being accessed for interrogation procedures then.
Yeah, I basically say to like everyone, get him into the bathroom, as I like sort of shut the doors and get everything shut up.
Acknowledged.
Alright. Sweet.
I then move him myself single-handedly by
Mhm.
picking him up like a child, moving him into the bathroom, and sitting him down on the closed toilet.
Mhm.
Very, very tempted to yell, "Where's the money, Lebowski?" But I'm not going to blow my cover here.
Alright, as I go over to the bathroom, I call Dardy and Larry out of the place of their hiding, and I basically telepathically say to Larry, are you ready to back me up in case we need to get a bit more information out of this man that he's willing to give?
Yeah.
Good. And yeah, let's go into the bathroom.
Is he kind of shitting himself at seeing me?
He's definitely, well, he's paralyzed, so he can't really emote.
Okay.
His mouth
but
is
he can
tied up,
assume
right?
something.
What?
So wait, sorry.
No, go on.
Oh no, sorry, it's just that you said something, I didn't hear it.
Well, he's paralyzed.
Right.
He can't emote. I don't think he can make sounds.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, put it this way, we could go down two routes. We could straight up interrogate and then kill him, or we could incapacitate him and then turn him into a thrall, so that he is charmed to me. And I could basically say, hey, we're your buddies, you've allowed us in here to take the gems.
Convert to thrall. Additional asset.
Alright, in that case, I would like for someone to try and incapacitate him by knocking him the fuck out. In like a cardioid choke.
Gotcha. I
And-
proceed to do like the like knocking him out type thing.
Yep. And as you do that, I undo the disguise self on my face, and I just sort of say, welcome to Goldshire, and welcome to my manor. As you do so. Is that like something that needs to be checked, or is that all good?
No, you're fine.
Okay, so is he
So
incapacitated?
I was successful in my whack.
Yeah, your whack was good.
All right. Well,
Great.
in that case,
Quick, forget me hit.
in that case, how about we do a crate fraud? I haven't been able to use this, so let me see exactly what it does. It's also a little bit more like sort of ambiguously worded, but it basically says when you use your action to touch an incapacitated humanoid and then it's charmed by you, you can telepathically communicate with it on the same plane until a remove curse spell is cast on it. The charmed condition is removed from it, or you use this feature again. So technically it's a charm, but I don't know if that really means like more leeway with it sort of charm, or you know, how you'd go with that. You know, it's up to you how you want to do this. I've seen like different things online, people saying it's basically like a servant, or it's just like a charm.
Create thrall?
Yeah, create fool.
Well, a thrall is defined as a slave, servant, or captive.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with you have complete control over him and his actions.
Gotcha. Perfect.
Nice.
Kind of like charmed, but feared.
Good. That's what I wanted.
Order him to recover the gems.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let's wait for him to wake up, though. That's probably a good idea.
Can I tell exactly how long he's going to be out of it, since I was the one who gave him the whack?
You can say he's probably going to be out of it for like a good half hour.
Can I slap him awake?
He's been bonked.
So I can't just slap him?
No.
Estimated
You haven't
time
awakened
to
still.
reboot. 30 minutes.
Well, okay, 30 minutes. Not exactly long enough for a short rest for me to get back to the spell slots that I have, but, you know.
Proposition. Boss is incapacitated. You could be the boss for 25 minutes.
Suppose so. Yes, I could perhaps go looking around some of the manor and seeing what it's about. Yes,
Check his
okay.
office.
Yes, I mean, technically, there is one particular area that could be of interest, but I haven't personally stepped into it. So I suppose I'll go to that area, and... Okay, so...
I will stay and monitor.
Alright, sweet. So...
Hold up the fucking billy stick.
Yeah, I basically just say, like, let me
somehow
know.
pull out a rubber hose. Fucking 1920s gangster cap and everything.
Nice. Okay, so general idea of the plan, I think for now, is I go around as actual Hermanshire, not weird dorky one, but still sound like a dork. You know, we keep an eye on him. Once he's awake, we get him to find gems for us, but then while he is not awake, I'm going around trying to find gems. Sound like a good plan? Unless anyone else wants to do anything?
Yeah. And to help with the cover, you need to insist, all right, these guys are around here somewhere. You stay close to me.
Yeah.
You know, we haven't found them yet. God damn it, there's something that tripped the alarms here, so.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this Hermanshire seemed a lot more like authoritative, so hopefully I can do that through. You know, bring up the old noble charm. But yeah, I guess with that then, I'm gonna go over to the old study.
Okay. So you head into that study.
And as I walk in, I say, well, have you found him yet? I'm not going to do a voice anymore. I'm just not going to do a voice anymore. I'll spare the ears.
Thank you.
No, we haven't found anything yet, sir.
Very well. Just be aware. And I'm gonna like sort of like walk around a little bit, do a detect magic.
Yeah, there's the gem, and it's right over there on the bookshelf.
Okay. Would it look suspicious if I was to take the gem now in front of the guards?
I don't know.
You'd have to give a reason.
Yeah, where
you
are the
could say, well, if they're being this secretive, that means they're looking for the gems. I need to be safe.
Yeah. I could probably do that, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna turn to guards and say, I know they're after. I'm going to take this now. If they do come in here, act like it's still here. Do you understand?
He squints his eyes and says, "Why would you take the gem without the code word you specified?
Do I need to explain myself to you?
In a world where people can be other people, yes."
Well, why would anyone want to be me? Ha! No. Look, I'm taking the gem.
Uh-huh.
Can I hear all of this going down?
Fuck, there's a code
You're
word.
gonna need to do deception check.
Alright, well I got a +9. 26.
Nice.
So I just sort of eye him down.
That's fine.
Does the guard do anything if I just eye him down a bit? Fuck, that's a goddamn fucking code word.
It's been about, what, 5 minutes?
Sorry?
Okay. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, so does the guard do anything then, like, once I start eyeing him down about it?
No, but he's still eyeing you down.
Good. Keep to a plan then, and I'm going to take the gem and start walking around and leave the room. Actually, no, I'm going to go into the study, the other study on the side of it.
Yes.
And just sort of like look in there and walk a bit.
Well, that's the only way you could enter.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the 3 guards in there.
We have 3 guards in bed.
Magical presence. Yeah.
There is a magical presence there. I'm not going to take the gem this time. And
No,
I'm just
there's
going
not a magical presence.
Oh, there's not a magical presence in the
No.
the study. Okay.
No.
How long has it been since we whacked him?
Fuck, like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just walk in, I'll just say to the guards, I assume you haven't heard anything, have you? I'm guessing you haven't heard
No.
anything. Alright.
No, you fine.
Keep an eye out then. And I'm gonna walk out, and as I do, I'm going to telepathically say to Q1 and Dardy that there is a code word. I'm not going to take any more gems. I already pushed my luck with 1.
Acknowledged.
So I'm just going to look.
Time to reboot. 24 minutes.
Alright, got you. In that case, what I then want to do is I just want to walk around as Hermanshire around the manor. Not looking for gems, but just being there and making appearances.
Uh-huh.
And I want to do that until Hermanshire is awake, because there's not really much of a point to taking the gems if each time I'm going to be scrutinized for it.
Yeah, so you do that, and now he's waking up.
Yeah, okay, if he's waking up, I want to go immediately back into a room. Alright, so he's awake or waking up. Because basically, as soon as he's awake, I want to telepathically communicate with him. Hello, my friend. Because he can now telepathically communicate back with me, if I allow him to. Oh, I'll give you a minute. I always try to be quiet when I'm taking a drink, but it never works.
Must be a sensitive mic.
I mean, yeah, Blue Yeti is really sensitive. Like, gives good clarity, but it's just really sensitive usually. So it's like the balance of either having it be quiet or then, you know, having it be loud and pick up everything. They're just trying to give it perfect balance, really, which is a bit of an issue.
Yeah. I finally got a system set up where I actually have a good block of wood screwed into my wall so it can support my mic arm.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just have
So I
mine,
can have that.
I just have mine, like, sort of like via script onto the desk. But, yeah.
Mhm.
Right. But,
Nice.
hey. Yeah.
So
the
he
pla-
is waking up.
Alright, waking up. Once he's awake, I want to, you know, do a telepathic communication and test it out with it.
Mm-hmm. And what are you trying to test?
I'm just making sure that, you know, he can actually telepathically communicate back to me. So I'd say, if you can hear this, say something back to me. Telepathically with him.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
And
Yep.
he can only communicate with you?
He can only telepathically communicate with me. But he
Okay.
is technically my servant. So,
Alright. Now,
if I ask him to
do
do
we know
something...
how... go ahead.
So, at least from what I understand, if I ask him to do something, he will do it. So let's say if I was to tell him to get the gems and use the code word while getting them, whilst not arousing any suspicion, he should get the gems by using the code word without arousing any suspicion.
Nice.
So go to
do
rooms
you
that have
do
a gem. I mean, does he look like he is like sort of enamored to me?
To put it lightly, he's looking at you like the highest motherfucker would look at a microwave burrito.
Gotcha. Okay, he's good. I tell the others to untie him, and I basically give him the command to go into the rooms with the gems, use the code word to get the gems, and without raising suspicion, get all the gems and bring them back to me.
Nice.
And make sure he doesn't mention that we are here.
And do not mention that we are here, but but tell him that you've made some new friends lately.
Say, why are you getting the gems? For the giant robot and devil in his room.
There's a devil in my
Stop. What?
bathroom. There's a devil under the bed. No, there isn't. Alilanda under the bed.
And I'm just posed in the back, he has a lamp again.
So yeah, that's basically the command. Does anyone else see any loopholes with anything I've said? Or so I'm basically trying to make
How long will the thraldom last?
forever, unless it's broken by a curse or a spell. There's no spell save to it or anything. He is just there.
Okay, so we need to consider a couple of things here. So the door is rewarded, which means he does have other safety measures in place, probably to prevent something like this. So we should probably run another detect magic to see if he has any
Right.
other
I mean,
things around that would be able to
yeah,
break that as a fail.
that's the thing. The only way to break it is through a remove curse. That ward, that only broke magic. It didn't remove a curse, did it?
Mm-mm.
Is
Yeah.
there anything around here that we would be able to identify? I guess that would be able to remove the curse, or no?
I mean, it
Because if
says
not, then we're just going to have to risk it.
yeah. I mean, it says there is a remove curse spell is cast on it, so that'd be assuming there's like a spell caster in the manor and notices that he is under a curse.
Okay.
So I would assume that he seems pretty normal. That as long as he doesn't mention us, he's going to do what I said and not arouse suspicion, then bring the gems to us, then we're going to get the fuck out.
Yes, and he does just that.
Yep.
Yeah, he left when you guys were talking about removing the curse.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
let's
Gotcha.
really, really hope that we pull this off.
Well, let's hope he
Oh, you
doesn't.
did.
Also, he does just
Okay.
have the gems.
He went around the manor using the code word without any suspicion and retrieving the gems.
And we can confirm that these are the gems.
Uh-huh.
And he didn't mention
Great.
us in any way, right?
Mm-mm.
Excellent.
Good. Usually I'm used to there being some form of loophole in all of this.
Give it time.
Yeah. If I also listen outside of a room, do I hear anything?
No.
Right. So it is
no,
just
nothing's heard.
right. And I guess that
Right.
to dispel any suspicion, by the fact he's my thrall, he isn't going to try and deceive me, right?
No.
Gotcha. Alright, then I've got another dumb idea. So basically, one of the things I want to tell him as well is that in the future, I'm going to be the owner of his manor, so make sure everything is prepared for me. And I also basically want to tell him to find someone that is not well respected in this village, isolate them without drawing suspicion to you, and sacrifice them in the name for Gondor in the name of Alexander Hawklight.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do that? Is that a good
I
idea?
then look at you with a slightly red face, like, bitch, what the fuck?
Look, it's for an item that will be quite useful for us, okay? Trust me, the means justify the ends, okay?
Concerned.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, basically, before I tell him to do all that, I ask if he can confirm that he can do it without raising suspicion on his position or anyone else like that. And if he has a target in mind, and if so, tell me everything about the target so I can get an idea.
He doesn't have a target in mind,
Okay.
but he assures that it can be done without raising suspicion.
Okay. Does he know if there's, like, someone who doesn't have any relations or anything like that? Like, with any ties to family? Or friends or anything?
None that he can think of right now.
Okay. Well, as long as he does it without raising suspicion and jeopardizing himself, I'd like for him to do it, and I'd like for him to give me an ETA on it.
I mean, probably do it in a couple hours.
Yeah, sure. I'll tell him sooner the better. And I also... Sorry?
You can't just make someone disappear that quick
Yeah.
without drawing any attention.
Exactly, fair enough. Yeah. I'll basically just tell him to do it, like with, like, you know, everything impossible, but just bear in mind that time is of the essence. And I also want to ask him about how to remove the ward around the house when it comes to magic, and any magical, like, defenses that are here, so we can get out unnoticed.
The alarm's only a one-way, and it's already been tripped.
Oh, okay, got you. Can I ask him if he expects or suspects that anyone is going to come here as an immediate threat, or anything that he knows of that would be of important information to us? Bear in mind, we're trying to stop the rising of this Asmodeus, was it? Yeah.
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus, that's it.
I kept on saying Amadeus.
Yeah.
But it's Asmodeus.
Gotcha.
So.
Well, it sounds like the big snake from Redwall.
I've never watched that, or read it, or, you know.
That was another part of my childhood, but anyway.
Gotcha. Does he have anything that would be of good importance?
So, Amadeus is
Amadeus.
a Latin word of course, ama and deus, which one together literally means love God.
Ah. I see.
Anyway.
Oh, fuck. Shit. I'm fine. Sorry, continue. Continue.
Fucking vibe.
Continue.
Anyway, so yeah, you have the gems. Good job.
Did he tell us anything about possible oncoming dangers or anything of importance?
No, not really. But you know, with the gems in hand, you have halted the process of the main plot that you know of.
Yeah.
But surely the prince has way too many men and will send detachment after detachment, growing in size endlessly, in an aid to find the gems should they not arrive by sundown.
Crucial
So...
danger.
Yeah, we should probably find a way to deal with the prince.
Outrun.
I mean, I
You want
haven't...
to run for the rest of your life?
Sense them.
Okay. I mean, I have another dumb idea. Create Rule worked pretty well on this. What if we were to do it again?
Oh.
Wait, do what again?
So, Create Rule, I can basically just keep doing it. There isn't anything that says that it needs to be like once per like long rest or anything like that. Let's say we were able to get close to the prince when he was asleep. Create Rule him to cool everything off.
That's ballsy, but plausible.
Yeah.
One thing we should consider doing is, destroying the gems the same way we tried to before.
Right, yeah, the wishing well thing. The things as well, I also want the solution in regards to making sure that we, don't have the prince coming after us all the time. Because there's clearly something wrong with him. And quite frankly, I want Goldshire. But we can certainly destroy the gems. That would certainly save us a lot of time. And it would at least keep things from going completely wrong. And then it would just be a straight dealing with the prince. And then we can go back to the rebel people, the twins, and, well, wait, we didn't know if they're actually rebels, did we? We're going to go back to the, twins. Yeah, we should probably go back to the twins.
I'm still not 100% sure if they can be trusted or not.
Yeah, that's actually a fair point.
Well.
Okay, I mean, yeah, we got a few actions, because bearing in mind the twins told us to go to that place. So, do I know of anything in my readings that would be powerful enough to destroy the gems, aside from that basically tourist trap? Like, with my Arcana knowledge or anything?
No. That
Right.
well of magic was the most powerful thing
Right. And...
of known existence.
Ah,
So.
okay. So yeah, we got a few paths to take. Bev, do you have any ideas?
No.
Okay. Is Ollie just sort of like sitting in the corner eating crayons?
Sure.
Okay. Right. Yeah, so I guess we should definitely see about destroying gems, but I feel like at some point we should go to the twins and see what they mean, but don't take all the gems with us. Have them split up. Maybe I just walk in, and then we see what fucks up with them.
Why not give me half the gems and I'll keep them in my storage system?
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say.
Department.
You take half the gems. Maybe before we go there, we take a short rest.
My storage compartment has a couple of pincer-like claws that can hold on to them pretty tightly, so I
Gotcha.
can keep them well concealed and contained.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I put the gems in like another like sort of pocket on my own person. If you take the other half. If we take a long rest, I can get back the 3 spells that I used, because, the buffer zone and shit. Yeah. Wait, actually, is that how it works, Drew? So, like, I get the 2 extra spell slots, but I can also refund them through a short rest.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long would travel be to get to the twins, if we were to do so?
Well, if you guys are heading to the twins, that would be about 4 hours.
Okay.
It's
If I
about-
were...
Hmm?
If I were to convert to my
That is on
quadruped form
horseback.
on horse, that is on
Mhm.
horseback for 4 hours. Okay,
Yeah, either carriage or horseback.
Okay.
right. We still have that cart, so at least we have that.
Yeah. So, that a long rest is 8 hours. Although you can do it in 4.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole thing would take 8 hours. And sundown is in about 8 hours.
Yeah, and that's the time when the prince is going to come for the gems.
That is the time it would take for the prince to realize the gems have been taken.
Oh, right, okay.
You do realize the twins are working with the prince, right?
Yeah, I know, but I want to like properly gauge that, because here's the thing, they've told us to go to the well. We already tried that once
Yeah, so
before.
we could get caught and captured.
Exactly. So but then again, there isn't any other way to go aside from just, well, but who knows if they have the spies trapped there again and shit. Then we just go into the same routine.
Why do you look so mad at me?
That's like the thing I'm talking about is the fact that, you know, well, was a twin idea. If the twins probably are, with the prince, then they would probably expect us to try and go for the well again. Because they would probably know that whenever we were, like, detained or some shit, that we then broke out.
Evaluation. Damned if we do, damned if we don't.
Indeed.
Recommendation. Circumvent estimated forces. Attempt to get to the well directly from different angle. No other option perceived.
Okay.
Don't y'all remember the well blew up?
Oh, it actually fucking blew up?
So it's unusable
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
It's been so long, of course I didn't remember that.
Oh shit,
What are we
okay.
gonna do with these fucking gems then?
Yeah, shit. Okay, fuck.
Maybe we can take them back to hell somewhere and hide them in another dimension?
He'd probably find a way to get there. So, it might just be a case of getting to the prince.
We may need to kill the prince.
I mean, I could also create fraud him.
If you think you can, then go for it, but
Put it this way, as long as...
can we get close enough, though?
I don't know. Put it this way, as long as he is incapacitated, I can do it.
Will... No, he wouldn't. He doesn't. He has enough brain cells to realize that. Okay, so I was originally going to think that since we already have this other guy here thralled, then he can serve as a proxy assassin, but...
Yeah, he'd probably...
What other options do we have here?
Just to check really quick. Ezekiel, if I was to create Thrallsome through him, that would still be the same thing, right? Since create Thrall is use your action to touch an incapacitated humanoid, and Ezekiel can basically cast spells with that. Does that work like that, or not really?
Yeah. It works like that, but it has to be an incapacitated human.
Let's say a prince while he's sleeping.
Yeah, I guess.
And looking at the castle, would you say that if we would stand near it, it wouldn't be more than 100-ish feet?
Oh, it would be way more.
Oh, fuck, okay. I'd say maybe we just fly Ezekiel into, like, his bedroom or some shit and get him to touch.
If we were to drink him under the table, would that count as incapacitation?
Yeah, it would.
Nick has this really unusual idea.
We get him shit-faced.
No, Rufio gets him shit-faced.
Oh, okay. Go on.
Well, first of all, Rufio would need to be alive and able to drink something. But I don't know yet. I'm still trying to work out the details.
Okay.
But we would still need to try and get close to him. You see.
And bear in mind, I would usually say that I could get an audience, but then again, I'd have to do it as me, not as someone else, which, you know, he immediately knows and that we are wanted for.
Yeah, and Rufio is still kind of known to him as well, but I don't know if he's ever seen Q1.
Yeah.
But Q1 can't drink anything, so...
Exactly. Fuck. This is a bit of a pickle, isn't it? You know what, this is a long shot, but... I mean, I don't know, maybe Gondor would give us some good shit once I get a sacrifice from him, you know? I don't fucking know. You know, give some of that sage madman, like, hope or some shit, I don't fucking know.
Well, if you think that you can get something out of that sacrifice, then I don't immediately see any other thing that we could do.
I mean, the sacrifice is going to take about 2 hours-ish. We could be doing something during that point, but I don't know. Like, with the sacrifice as well, at least from what I understand, it's going to keep me alive, and it's also going to give me an improved ring, but maybe it's just a better connection anyway. So maybe we get some more information or some shit.
Perhaps.
Yeah. I mean, we know that the dwarves as well probably had the prince come. We know that, but that's probably not far enough. I mean, too far. So the dwarves are technically friendly with us, is the thing. I was thinking maybe like using the dwarves to maybe do a siege and then we take down Prince. But I don't know if that's really gonna be feasible.
Y'all.
What?
Do y'all need any more mushrooms? Because these fucking ideas are wild. Let's get the dwarves to siege the
Why the fuck not?
The twins are fucking evil. They let us into an ambush. It's an ambush.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yes.
No one knows about an ambush until it happens.
Well, how do we know we didn't fucking orchestrate? They didn't fucking orchestrate it. How do we know they weren't just plants?
I guess you wouldn't know.
Exactly.
Shit, you think they're that stupid?
Well, I don't fucking know. It's like I was in a fucking prison cell thinking it would be in there. Then if we all of a sudden came up, then Lumbold would have the fucking answer, but...
I don't think that there's anything else we can do. We just have to try and confront the king. Or the prince, or whatever the fuck he is.
Yeah. I mean,
you also have to consider we do have Larry.
Well, we do.
Larry is essentially a small nuke with a sword. I think we were overthinking it. I can just launch him at him and then he would be turned into a slushy.
Yeah, you could just throw him at him, like, fuck. Fucking yeet the goblin. Alright, that's 200 d10 damage. Yeah, he's fucked. Alright, campaign over. I mean, here's a question. If we were gonna go to face the prince, would the twins be on the way?
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, we could be going to deal with Prince, but we could also go in to see the twins to see what they say, at least.
Okay, ask your new thrall if he's expecting the prince to come anytime soon.
Yeah, I'll ask that to him. So basically, do you expect the prince to come anytime soon, and what do you think his reaction will be if the gems are not here? And if you were to accurately dissuade him to say that they were stolen from you.
Oh my god. Hold on.
You're okay, Drew.
Did you see my DM or?
Yeah, the answer is no, he couldn't.
Okay. Worth a shot. It's kind of a shame that wasn't implemented, but that's alright. Because my thing was kind of pipe dreamish anyway, so.
Oh my god.
I mean, this is just us anyway, we always overthink shit, and I know it's probably a really simple fucking answer, but...
I mean...
Yes, the twins are on the way.
The twins?
I don't know if I answered that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, no, twins would be on the way if we were going.
On the way. Not the twins, the prince.
Prince. No, the prince wouldn't send himself.
Okay, he'd send, like, a party or something to see.
Yeah, he would send a detachment, and when that doesn't come back with the gems, he would send a small army. And when that small army doesn't return, he would send the entire garrison.
Gotcha.
And, well, you could probably one-hit a guard. When there's literally about, like, 13,000 of them, I don't think he would win.
But the fact is, if a detachment goes there, it's going to take 8 hours, and it's going to take 8 hours to come back.
No, it takes 4 hours.
Oh, right. Fuck.
8 hours
round trip.
So, I mean, look, put it this way. The question that Alexander would personally want to ask is, do you think that he would sack Goldshire if the gems weren't here anymore and they were stolen?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, no.
The prince would burn the fucking trash village to the ground looking for those magic gems.
I slap him when he says trash village.
I'm God, you can't slap.
Oh, I thought you were talking as a Thrall, like the Thrall said trash village. Like, I was asking the Thrall what he thought, so he thought said trash village. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah, you can feel free to slap him.
I mean, okay, look, I mean, I guess I think either way we are going to need to confront the prince. But maybe if we go by the twins and see what they say, they give a decent idea as well. Then in about 2 hours-ish, we'll have a sacrifice happen,
Okay.
so, you know.
Here we go. One or two of us should go to talk to the twins and see how they react to us being here again.
Yeah.
See if we can't get any information out of them. And if they start pressing for the location of the gems, we thrall them. We could probably give them the gems and sort of use that as a decoy just to get our foot in the door.
I don't know about giving them the gems, but definitely seeing their reaction is a good idea. And, you know, worst comes to worst, we just intimidate the shit out of them.
It's either that and the twins come back empty-handed and then they sack your city, so...
Yeah, then we're just giving the gems to, you know... Hold on, am I thinking of this the right way?
Perhaps.
What other options do we have exactly?
Put it this way, if we have a way to go to the prince where he isn't as guarded and we can incapacitate him, I can then spend an action turning him into a thrall and getting him to call off his men. That's the way to do it without a massive fight. But
I feel like that this is too anticlimactic to allow it to be done.
Yeah. And I get the feeling that the twins are probably going to be the people who know anything about, you know, dealing with the prince. Whether we like it or
Do
not.
we know of any... I mean, I guess my next question is, do we know of any other thing that would be able to dispose of the gems?
We don't have that knowledge, do we?
Can't you contact Kermit?
Not
I mean,
willingly.
not exactly. I don't have like a commune or anything like that. I'm just hoping that once the sacrifice happens, you know, I get like a pound back or some shit and maybe a bit of info. Like, hey guys, don't be a fucking idiot! Or some shit, you know. So, 2 hours of sacrifice will happen, which would maybe help us out a bit. But we could also go see the twins during that time. And see what the fuck they're about. I mean, bear in mind as well, we're a lot stronger now than we were before. So, we could probably deal with them if shit goes bad.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
like...
we were basically gone for essentially an hour, so...
Yeah, so they wouldn't have been able to really, like, do anything good, but we've gone up, like, a significant amount in strength.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, that's at least what I'm... So, if I was to propose a plan, tell me what you think of it. Obviously in 2 hours the sacrifice will happen, we might get some info from... Oh, sorry, my door just opened. That's not part of the plan, don't worry.
Plot twist it was.
Alright, where was I? Right. Okay, so let's say we were going to go to the twins. In about 2 hours if that sacrifice will happen, we could get some more info from that. We see what the twins say, and then, depending on their response or not, we either deal with them, and then go tackle a prince, or we listen to their idea if they have one. Does that sound like an idea? Or...
This is one of the plans that could happen, yeah.
And obviously when we're going into the twins, it can just be me, like, if you want to. Since, basically, I can just dimension door myself out if anything goes wrong, and I'm probably very much able to intimidate the fucking shit out of them should something go a bit awry. should we go with that plan or not? And then obviously we have Q1 in horseman mode, or whatever one it was called. What was it called?
Fucking
I don't know. Okay, look, you know what I'm like with technical. Look, I called you a fucking gun a thunderpipe. You know what I'm like with technical words. Okay, I might talk like a middle class man, but I have a fucking vocabulary of someone's shit. Okay, deal with it. Horseman mode. There we go. What do you
So
think?
basically what happens is my hands turn into hooves and then my head gets considerably long.
Oh god.
I immediately become a cursed meme.
Yeah, it's like the long Elmo.
Long Elmo.
Have you not seen that? Hold on. Hold on.
What the fuck's Long Elmo?
Or it's like a long
Oh.
Furby. Or it's like a long Furby or something. Yeah. No, it's not good. It's not fucking good. It's basically like a snake Elmo, and I don't like it. Oh wait, or it's like long Furby. We're getting sidetracked. Is that a good idea or not?
Sure.
Like,
I mean, I
mean,
only caught
yeah.
about half of that, but sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
move on.
Bowie,
We
that's
might
first
as well
order.
just...
Yeah, I mean, fuck, that's really all we really have to go off of. Like, obviously we won't take all the gems in with us, or with me, when I go to see the twins. Maybe just take 1 or 2 of them, just so I can show, hey, I do have gems, but I don't really trust you. Give me a reason to trust you.
Okay, we'll go with that. That seems plausible.
Okay, so
Our actions will probably change when we're presented with new information, so
yeah,
let's move on.
right. I asked for the fraud Hermanshire to tell us about a way out that would allow us ease of access without anyone trying to immediately fucking stab us or, you know, giving us bad looks. Like, can we just walk out of here?
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, I still describe myself as a human, but I just say to everyone, well, with that plan sorted, I suppose it's time to leave, and we don't have many leads, but we'll see what happens. Hermanshire, you keep an eye on this place, and telepathically let me know if something goes wrong.
Uh-huh.
If we leave, what's the maximum range of his telepathy?
As long as I'm on the plane.
Like this plane of existence?
This plane of
then, or-
existence,
Yeah.
yeah. So anywhere throughout the
handy.
kingdom or anything.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So it's basically like an anchor point, really. I can just tell
Very
him to
good.
do shit from Goldshire. Like, for example, if we saw them coming, I can say, hey, they're coming, prepare defenses. You know, not like
Alright.
they could do much, but yeah. Okay, do you want to give that
Great,
plan a
we
go?
have city.
Yeah.
We have a racist city, but it's a city. So
Yep. Well, put it this way, at least I won't feel too bad if the denizens die. Yeah.
Alright.
Let's go
Okay.
see the twins, and let's hope that Hermanshire stays true on his promise to sacrifice someone in about 2 hours-ish.
Alright. So, while you are riding to the twins
Ah, fuck.
in the carriage, tugged by Horseman,
Mhm.
Horseman bot, Hermanshire requests telepathy,
Granted.
and says that he found the perfect target.
Alright.
Himself. He's not loved, hates everyone hates him, and he could easily disappear.
but he is in charge, correct?
I then say to Hermanshire, then what happens to the whole town? Bear in mind, I want it, and you're not there to then control it while I'm gone.
That's what a body double's for.
Sacrifice a body double.
Oh.
Right. And then he cuts out.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I just say to him, make sure you're still in position of power, okay? Don't kill yourself, kill the other self, okay? Oh, by the way, we may or may not have actually killed that body double. He tripped down the stairs.
Technically, you didn't kill him.
Oh, we didn't kill him?
No, you didn't kill him.
Oh,
No
yeah,
one
he killed
killed
him.
him.
Oh, yeah, he killed himself.
He killed
Yeah.
himself.
The puddle takes all the credit.
Yeah, I'd tell back that he is dead underneath a bed, and that if you could clear up the body, I'd appreciate it. But he might need someone else to deal with that.
Oh, by the way, there's a dead guy underneath the fucking bed in my room.
Yeah, it's your body double. Surprise.
Take care of that.
Yeah, it's your body double. Hence why you probably shouldn't sacrifice the body double, because they're already kind of fucking dead. Unless we can actually do that, but I doubt we can. You know, what do you think, Herman Shire? Any other plans?
He's already...
I mean, I can telepathically talk to him no matter what.
Can I monitor communications?
No.
Oh.
Well, he's already stopped responding. He's off finding someone to kill.
He's my fucking thrall.
Yeah, and you gave him an order to find someone that no one likes to kill.
All right.
And
Fair
you
enough.
specified not him, so
Yeah.
he's got his orders. He's off.
Ah, shit. How long did it take for him to come to that conclusion?
Like half an hour.
Okay, it wasn't too bad then. It wasn't like the full 2 hours.
After 2 hours, I got it. Me.
Oh, God. This motherfucker. Like, Alexander sort of closes communication and just says, Q1, if I live to survive this, please make sure that I, at some point, execute him painfully.
I just turn my head 180 degrees. You can actually visibly see the plates shifting, so I can do that.
What?
Yes, long story short, Herman Shire said the best person to kill was himself, assuming that he meant with a body double that, well, killed itself already. Which I then reminded him was underneath a bed, so... Yes.
Termination implies removal of power.
Yeah, I know. Put it this way, I told him to pick someone else but him that meets the requirements.
Acceptable.
I then also telepathically asked him if he has a mother or some shit they can sacrifice. Or like a family member or something.
Did you specify quietly?
I did specify quietly, without any suspicion.
Gotcha.
I'm very glad that you did that.
I did, yes. That was a part of the parameter where it has to be without suspicion so that it can't be dragged back to him or anyone else or anything like that. Basically, they just fucking went. And we ain't getting no Stranger Things shit to it either. You know, we're not gonna have like fucking racist kids going around trying to find out what the fuck's going on, but instead of riding on bikes, they just fucking walk.
So, you guys are, you arrive at the Twins. Shortly before arriving, well, you don't get communication from your thrall. You do hear Gwandor,
No.
say that the deal has been completed. Make sure to get that church online, but the ring has been improved.
Alright, so if I was to look at the ring?
Yeah. The ring is, you can choose how you want to make the ring work.
Alright, gotcha. If I was then to contact Herman Shire and tell him to respond immediately, does he?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Of course he does.
And I want to ask him who he sacrificed.
The shopkeep.
That's fair enough, actually. Does he have someone in line who can look after the shop?
A guard.
That's fine.
I mean, it's retail, man. It's a shit job, but it's doable.
Yep.
He's not very smart.
Yeah, supposedly. But, you know, I basically just say to him, okay, look, just make sure that it's without suspicion. That's the key part. If anyone starts asking questions, find an excuse to not raise suspicion.
I mean, I need to rebuild the shop first.
I then telepathically say to him, did you burn down the shop?
No. I blew it up.
I say to him, with what?
There's this weird powder I found. And it explodes with fire.
Just to make sure, in this day and age, do we know what gunpowder really is?
No.
I just say to him, okay, did you find that powder being mined? Because if you do, keep a hold of that. That'll be amazing for, I don't know, like a few decades down the line.
Noted.
And I'd very much like to make use of that because I feel like we could probably use that in a business term, so to speak.
Just fast forward a couple decades. Man, Hawklight Co. gunpowder storage and distribution center.
Hawklight and Koch.
Anyway, you arrive at the twins.
Mm-hmm.
You immediately see me tense up a bit at seeing them.
Yeah.
You arrive at the twins, they shoot you. Ah!
Ah, fuck.
No. Returning to the twins in their cave-side HQ. They look relieved to see you walk through, finally.
Well, just
I'd
make
like to
sure...
roll danger perception on them to anticipate their intentions.
That
Yeah.
would be insight. But,
Okay.
Danger perception... Here we go. Your ability to sense danger, whether it be someone in the shadows or the hidden intent of someone you are talking to.
oh, or the hidden intents of someone you're talking. Okay. Yeah, no intentions are dangerous.
So,
I mean, yeah. Okay, so I don't know
you're not
this.
gonna make me roll that? Okay.
No, because it's a plus 12. And
Alright, fair enough.
this is the twins. They are like level 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way, I don't know this, so I immediately eye them down. I just say, "What the fuck happened?"
I then communicate with you.
Mm-hmm.
Safe. For now.
Got you. I still take that and I
as
say,
for what happened was we were here hoping to hear a different sound other than explosions. I should be asking you what happened.
"Well, let me tell you about our grand fucking bizarre adventure, shall we?" Yeah, so we went there. The shit exploded. We didn't put the gems in. They were taken from us. We were drugged. We were put in cells.
Sure.
We were then helping out with this turtle. We then went to a labyrinth. We then went to the fucking hellish sort of dimension. We then went to the citadel. Went through 4 more dimensions. We lost a bunch of shit. We lost a bird. And now we're here. Oh yeah, and this robot is that old guy that you saw before. But now we're here and we have gems.
I then wave at them and say,
Hi.
That's the long story short of it. So, as you can tell, my patience is very, very slim, so you better tell me you have a backup plan.
I then step
What
forward a
in
little
the
bit.
grand fuck happened to incite that?
A lot of shit.
Jesus.
Look.
I then step forward a bit and remove the expansion card for the quadruped, and I turn back into my standard form.
Oh yeah.
That's disturbing.
Oh yeah. Look, he's a useful asset, okay? And he is still the same person in there. So don't treat him any
I
differently.
get that a lot.
Well, unfortunately, all I can say we did was research.
How much
However-
research?
Research.
So, shortly after, or shortly before you guys arrived, I should say, we saw, well, the whole place go on lockdown.
Hmm.
They probably realized that the place that had the gems that they were going to no longer has them. I'm guessing, since you guys have them, you had to get them back in some capacity.
Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful. Yeah, so the prince is calling and saying that he will not raise until, and I quote, an important item that was stolen from the royal vault is returned. We all know that's bullshit.
Mhm.
And this probably also means that whatever remnants of the fountain that may be left from that explosion is probably guarded, ambushed. They're probably expecting you to try and destroy those gems.
Indeed.
Tactically accurate.
Right. Now, we were researching the ritual that would be used to summon Asmodeus. I'm sure we've mentioned the gems act as a catalyst for magic.
Yes.
Using them powers magic, and this ritual needs a lot of magic, but it turns out that it can still be completed to a capacity without the arcane focus of the gems.
Danger.
What?
See, it's a lesser ritual, usually performed by high-level priests that worship Asmodeus. He can still arrive in a limited capacity. Fortunately, he actually has to come here in a viably harmable form, and not just send a image or a shadow or some disciple in his place. He actually needs to come to this plane of existence.
Right.
And the giant ward that's protecting the city while it's on lockdown could be dispelled if you were to use the gems to enter.
Okay. Now you see, that is an issue, because that is a big city that knows our faces.
Except
Correct.
mine.
Perhaps.
Right. So, if we were to make a suggestion, instead of standing here waiting for Asmodeus to be summoned, or worse yet, guards come charging through the cave and killing us all off, except probably you few, should probably try and stop that ritual. And those gems are the best way to sneak into the city to get through the barrier without an official guard waving you through.
Right.
Yes.
So what you're saying is that we use the gems to get into the city, we sneak to the prince, and stop the ritual.
Yes.
Now, how do you think we're going to get into the castle? Bear in mind the city is well guarded enough.
Sneak.
Sneak.
Disguise. I don't know.
Okay. Great. Well, you see, I may be...
How do you enter the city? You specifically.
We haven't been able to get into the city since they put the ward up.
We must dispel the ward.
Right. And the spellcasters that are keeping it up reside in the castle.
Right.
So, Alex, you have Chaos. You have half of the gems, right?
Yeah, I have half the gems, you have half the gems. Because we split that up
Right.
before and we got here.
Do the different gems have different abilities?
No.
So they're all just basically magical catalysts.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
It is at this point that my storage compartment opens up and the pincers sort of creep out and hand you the gems
Yep.
that I have, thinking that maybe you'll be able to do something more useful with them than I can.
Yeah. So I guess I'll like keep hold of gems. I just say, so these gems open up the city ward. How do we do that? Since I'm assuming it's not as simple as just throwing it at it.
Well, most spells that could dispel would work.
Do you
I'm
have
not
that?
exactly sure.
Okay, Drew, theoretically, could my body or myself function as a magical catalyst? Say if he was to use me as some sort of foundation for that, but he's still performing the magic. Chaos would rather.
I suppose.
Here's the thing though, I don't have
Right.
dispel magic, I have counterspell.
Okay.
That
that
could
case,
work.
never mind then.
But counterspell is for when someone is casting a spell as opposed to like a ward or anything like that.
So we would need to dispel something.
It would need to be a dispel, like a dispel scroll or something like that. Since if I was able to see the person that was casting it, I could then counterspell it. But bear in mind we're probably too far away, and not within 30 or 60 feet. I can't spell it.
What if we
With
were
the
to lure
counterspell.
the prince out somehow? Since I'm guessing he was the one that put up the word in the first place.
I mean,
I doubt that'll happen, but that's just theoretical.
But I'm guessing
I
that
mean,
with these gems being
we-
able to stop it, right?
we have dispel magic spell scrolls.
So the twins actually have spell magic, like spell scrolls, and we can use the gems to power
Yeah.
it up to a degree where it then casts out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right, gotcha. Okay. That's the point I was a little bit unsure of. Okay, so we get into the city, and we just sneak to a prince.
Yeah, that could be a good plan.
But how do we get into the castle? Since bear in mind they probably batten down the hatches once their water's gone.
Huh?
Well, put it this way, if you were a prince and all of a sudden the ward to your capital city has disappeared, you'd probably assume something is about to happen. So chances are the castle will go on a full lockdown.
Well, it wouldn't dispel the whole ward across the whole city.
Just a small part where we could then slip in.
Yeah, about a 10 by 10 square.
Okay. And then we go through the town disguised or sneaking. We can do that for about an hour or so. And we get to the castle and climb in somewhere and just hope we can get to him.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. Huh. Must admit, that's a really vague plan, but fuck, do we have anything else? Beth, do you have any input?
Not really. We had to sneak in there and then.
Yeah. Since, as I said before, yeah. As I said before, I could also do the create thrall on him as well, and just get that shit done. So if we could like sneak up to him, incapacitate him, and then create thrall him, he'd then technically be my thrall. I could then command Prince just simply give me the crown. Because bear in mind, the crown is going to be somewhat of a catalyst. We could then command Prince to do whatever, really. We could command him to stop doing that sort of stuff. We could even kill him if need be. He's basically completely pacified. Or, you know, we can keep him as a position of power across the whole kingdom. You know, it's up to all of us.
Speculation. Prince is heavily guarded. Recommendation. Distraction for guards.
Right. Say, Herman and I found a explosive substance. What if we were able to get him to maybe send some of it? Well, actually, no, we could probably buy some of it in this capital, set it off somewhere. The guards go to there, we then go up. Just something.
Would they have that?
I mean, I don't know, just something explosive, really? Like, hell, even just like a spell scroll that we can then cast somewhere, which then gets blown up. Maybe we just give that a go. Because then that would send a fair few of the guard. Like, let's say it was in like the courtyard or something, the one we escaped from. We could blow it up there. All the guards would then go to that point. Then we could then sneak in for another way. And bear in mind as well, I could spider climb us as well to climb up the castle.
Yeah.
Although I would like to take a short rest at some point to make sure I get my spell slots back.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so the plan as I understand it is that we use the gems to create a 10 by 10 area for us to sneak into. We either go fully stealthed with parts of our trace and an invisibility, or we disguise ourselves. We then create a distraction somewhere close to the castle, so castle guards go to that, and then we climb up the castle to try and find a prince, and hopefully deal with them very quickly. Does that sound like a plan?
I mean, it's certainly a sound plan, provided that he's not too heavily guarded.
Indeed. Daddy, what do you think of the plan?
No, I can't come up with anything else.
Okay, I just want to check as well though. How many spells can you cast? Like, can you cast it one more time and still have a few left? Like, do other stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, since if I take a short rest now for about an hour-ish or so, I can then get all my spells back as well. So then I can do the 2 spells of invisibility and spider climb. Then I can still have 3 left to then do fighting shit. Because create rule isn't a spell or anything like that. That's just a thing that happens. But yeah, okay. So I guess I'll look to Prince, and sorry, not Prince, yeah, Twins, and see if they think it's a good idea too.
Huh?
Like, do the Twins think that's a decent idea? Like, will they be coming in too, or like, can they lend any men or anything?
Once the ward can be dispelled, they can join in, if they can.
I mean, here's a question. Do they have anyone else that can fight with them to cause a distraction? Like, maybe we cause a small fight elsewhere, an explosion elsewhere, split up the forces, then we go for Prince.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I mean, also bearing in mind, I have a create rule. Could we get people from Goldshire, like Goldshire guards, to rush through as well? So I was just thinking that, bear in mind, I could probably command Hermanshire to bring over some guards to the capital to go with the Twins, to have a frontal assault from their regard. We sneak around somewhere else to then plant an explosive sort of magic, and then we climb up the castle.
Great Thrall only allows for 1 Thrall at a time.
Yeah, but we get Hermanshire to command the guards to go to the capital. Because the guards will listen to Hermanshire.
Yeah, you can. It's going to take 4 hours.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we don't have 4 hours.
No.
Yeah, fuck.
You got like a handful.
Gotcha. Okay. Well,
We
maybe.
cannot enclave, then we terminate. Additional speculation. He also has a body double.
Okay. Right. I mean, I could just ask for him to bring them anyway, just so maybe later on, if we're in trouble, we can use them as a distraction. But,
Send guards to listen to us, not to him. Then cut him off and reassign Thrall.
Oh, so, yeah, no, we'll be cutting him off. So, yeah, actually, that's a fair point. Okay, yeah, no. Fuck that idea. I mean, Drew, here's a question. Do you think Alexander could be charismatic enough to start a mini rebellion inside of the Citadel with other random people like Ben Choda Jr.?
Yeah, I bet you could.
Like, if I was like to do thaumaturgy and like say about how Prince is a piece of shit and stuff and how people should go and charge him.
Yeah, I guess you could.
Like, would it be likely that he could get some people to join in and start fighting people and shit?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, maybe what we do is that we don't do the pass without trace immediately, but you guys let me rush in quickly, start rallying up some people and stuff, like just running around and shouting about stuff and how like the time to fight is now to get out of this ward and shit. And then we do the hiding stuff, do the explodey, go like that.
Implying that Q1 has some experience with doing this sort of thing before, considering he was marked as a renegade in his home dimension, and there's no humans left. He feels confident in his capabilities to rally the troops.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we could rally up troops like that, then do the pass without trace and invisibility later.
I mean, we could probably pass without trace to start off with just to get inside, because we need to not be seen by the perimeter guards.
Oh, right. Fair point. Do you think?
And then as soon as we're inside, we can make ourselves a little bit more well known as long as we're away from more of the guards. And depending on the mood of the populace, if they're getting really pissed off at the lack of support coming from their government, we can convince them to take up arms.
Okay, yeah, so we sneak inside with that, then maybe we just climb up the castle unsneaked?
I can do a wide range. Would I be able to do a wide range broadcast to tell them that the time is now to attack? If I were to use my transponder?
Not telepathically. You could like use it as like an air horn and broadcast.
I can also thaumaturgy and telepathy as well, so I can just get signals out everywhere.
So you can do thaumaturgy, and I can go around and tell people about all the bullshit that's happening.
Yeah. Okay. Does that sound like
as
an
best
idea?
as I can articulate, anyways. So
Yeah. So we start a bit of a riot. Then once that's on the way, we get ready to do a spider climb up the castle to the prince.
perhaps to help with the inspiration, I can change into my avian form, since that looks majestic as fuck.
Yeah. Like maybe you jump off from a higher
ultimately
place and.
Ultimately, it's about moralizing the people around there. So
Exactly. Okay. Right. Does that sound like a good plan then? So we go in and sneak. Once we get to a position like a town square or some shit, we start shouting out stuff. We then try to avoid most of the fighting and cause an explosion somewhere. Well, actually, we should probably go to the shop, then start doing shit. We cause an explosion somewhere, and, you know, go from there. I think one of the things we would have to... I think one of the things we would have to do is make sure that when we do pass without trace invisibility, Darty stays hidden, since they might not know Q1, and I can disguise myself, but I don't think Darty can, like, disguise herself, can she?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so if we keep Darty hidden, and then they go over to, like, the castle wall or some shit, then we go from there. So me and Q1 will be wanting to make ourselves known. Okay.
Although, why do you guys want to be loud once you get into the city?
Basically try to start a riot.
we need to make it so the guards are preoccupied with trying to defend their prince from the population, so we can get to the prince a little bit more easily. Yes, internally they may be a little bit more on high alert, but their resources will be redistributed. At least that's the idea.
Right.
Would that seem feasible?
Do we know what the guard situation is like in there before we go forward with this?
Heavy as hell.
Yeah.
Actually, fuck, that's a point. They might just be suppressed.
Enough to qualm a citadel-wide riot?
Within seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
in that case, that's off the table then.
In that
we'll
case,
need to try to get in there covertly.
In that case, covert, we get something that can do an explodey, we do the explodey, and we go up.
I probably didn't realize how large the city actually was, so...
Yeah. Right. Fuck, okay. Yeah. So we're getting covertly. I'll try to, like, buy a scroll or some shit that can cause an explosion. And, yeah. Actually, wait, do the twins have anything that can just cause, like, an explosion or something?
I mean, they have a firebolt scroll. Or fireball.
I also have an explosive mortar. I may be able to do a delayed detonation.
Yeah, maybe shoot a mortar over like a wall and then get it to explode in like the courtyard or something. Yeah, okay. And technically,
like on some poor schmuck's cabbage stand or something.
Yeah, I would say though, make sure it's not an attack. So don't specifically target something, just shoot it. Or else if you do an attack on someone, it will then remove your invisibility.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
I'm just worried about hitting somebody by accident, so.
Yeah. But you know, if we're shooting it over wall, chances are we're gonna hit a guard anyway.
Yeah. Well, if we're shooting it over a wall, that means the guard probably would have seen me by then.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're also just having to like theorize because of the fact we're not in the city yet, so I think it might also be a case of seeing what would be the best place to shoot an explosion at anyway.
I think the other thing is we need to actually get into the city so we can get a better vantage point, because all we're doing is speculating right now. Yeah.
Oh.
Were there any shrubs or trees or anything in the castle that I saw?
Oh yeah, you may be able to communicate with them.
Or wait, what about if there's a tree or something?
I want to open a door.
Yeah, like what if there's like a tree or something inside? Can we teleport to that?
I want to open a door.
Oh, you can just straight up open a fucking door?
To where?
In the throne room.
In the throne. Cool.
Can we actually do that?
Yes.
Wait, really?
Yeah, she uses her spell and turns a tree into A
I didn't
pathway
know we
straight
could do
into the
that.
throne room.
Oh fuck, I forgot about that shit.
Let's do that.
Welcome to Daddy. The silent has everything.
Yeah, fuck. Okay, I was thinking too naturally about, normal
If I
shit.
wasn't nice, I would be terrified. I would be on the same level as Larry.
I mean,
It's
as far as
true.
it goes, chiming in earlier would have been useful. Okay.
We were just sitting here about stuff while Dyke's in the corner like, guys.
I mean,
Guys.
I don't know what your capabilities are, Beth, so I was only going based on what I thought would probably work at the time.
Yeah, sorry, I
Y'all
didn't.
let's
have
just
a
go.
character sheet.
I know, but I don't want to be like, hey, how about you do this thing? I like to keep people to allowed to do their own thing and stuff,
Anyways, so the door is open, and I'm assuming Beth is walking through.
Me and Larry are,
Yeah.
All right, well,
sweet.
I
fuck,
am
all
also
right.
walking
Let's go
through
through then, yeah.
like a
I'll
badass.
so just say to twins, like, twins is the way to go, come on.
Sweet.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry about that.
So you get through.
Immediate mode Earth onto the throne.
Okay.
Well, is the prince there?
Whether he's
No.
there or not, I don't
Oh,
care. The throne
okay.
is destroyed.
Yeah.
So you're looking to seal off the throne room?
No,
No, the throne itself.
Ah,
Okay.
it's
The throne
destroyed.
is now a rock.
gotcha.
I am now charging a palm pistol shot.
Okay. I'll get an Eldritch Blast ready, just in case. What's the room
Okay.
like?
Anywho, upon entering the castle through a shrub, not the way I thought it was going to go, but through a shrub, you are struck with a sight most awful. On the floor, a summoning circle glows a bright dark green. The advisor ushers the prince towards the circle. The
Can I
advisor's
counterspell?
voice booms as he's expecting you and thanks you for bringing him the crystals.
Can I counterspell?
All he had.
Danger.
Wait, what?
Chaos, jump back through the shop.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump
It's
back
still
through.
Open. Jump back through.
Yeah, okay,
You have
as soon as
to-
they say something about crystal, I'm gonna, like, jump back, then pass crystals off to the twins and say, do not fucking lose these, then jump back through.
Okay.
Daddy, close
So-
the door.
Can we do that? So basically, like, I jump back, give the crystals to the twins, and say, don't fucking lose these, jump back through. Darty then closes it. Can that happen?
I suppose it could, yeah.
Should we do it? Or are they gonna do something to fuck us over?
Sure.
I mean, you can do it
Alright,
if you
fuck it
want
then.
to.
Fuck it then. Yeah, I'll actually, as opposed to me going through, I'll just throw the gems through.
Get ready, Pippi. You need your character sheet.
Get them. Yeah, them
I
like
can
in a
keep
bag
that.
or something, and you just chuck
Yeah.
them across.
Yeah.
Pippi, I have sensitive information here.
Baby, I'm blind. I can't read any of that. I read encounter. So
Beth, get ready to
that's
fight.
it.
Battle station, Beth. Get to your gamer station.
Anywho,
Yeah, I just throw the gems back and I guess Darty closes the portal.
all right. Well,
Is that this? It is now at this point that you see my spikes frill up a little bit, as if I'm really pissed off. And you can see I'm really mad to see them now.
Thanks for bringing
You throw
gems,
the-
psych.
you throw the gems back through the portal, and the fucking JoJo to be continued pops up.
Is it?
It's like, ah,
Emily like cuts like just Alexander giving him a middle finger.
well, that certainly wasn't the plan.
Yep.
He then stabs the prince, pushes him into the circle,
Oh.
and Archdevil Osmodeus rises.
Ah. So quick question, since I said it a bit earlier, but I guess there's nothing that could be counterspelled.
No.
Gotcha.
Any chance I can punch the priest with Mage Slayer?
Nope, because he's not casting a spell.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
ritual,
okay.
isn't it?
It's a ritual,
Ah,
and
right.
it only needed a blood sacrifice to actually be complete.
Oh, well, shit.
Oh, nice.
Oh, hey, at least
And
Prince
you
is
can't.
dead.
You couldn't counter the dagger flying into the prince.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
Whoops.
It is at this point I would like to put something in my expansion slot. I wish to convert to my avian form.
okay.
You know, you see the beefy parts of my arms sort of break off and unfold and slowly form into rather impressive looking wings, and then some other panels cover up the rest of the machinery in my other arms. You see my body slim down a little bit. My chest cavity is a little bit more visible, so it's like I have two thick waists going into my lower torso. And then my feet kind of grow into bird-like talons.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, so, wait, just to make sure. So, Asmodeus is now there. That's bad.
Yes.
What
Correct.
else is in the room? Just so we know, and just so we can get lay of the land before we, like, do initiative and shit. And as I'm sort of taking...
Rocks.
As I'm taking the lay of the land, I also want to cast Blade Ward myself, just so for the first turn I'm not immediately going to be, like, slashed or some shit to death.
Cool. Is
Even
that a
though it's pretty-
reaction?
It's not really a reaction, it's more of an action, so I guess I can't do it.
No.
Okay, but let's also look around the room. What is in it? Like, you said there was like a priest guy, there's Asmodeus, you know, anything else?
There can be me just leaping the fuck back, considering I'm guessing he's going to immediately attack us.
Oh yeah, no, I'll be hiding.
Probably.
Yeah, if there's like any cover, I'm going behind that. Just, you know, basically anything that could be useful for us.
And considering Q1 becomes more emotionally aware as time goes by, he then remembers the gray, dead sky and the horrible lands that he had to try to escape, and he doesn't want the same thing for this land, considering he wants to make this his home. So he's really pissed off and he's looking for a fight at this point.
Oh yeah.
He does not want to be an anathema anymore.
All right. So, unless anyone has any reactions they'd like to roll, let's clickety clack and do let's get ready tackety.
So
Let's do what?
would I be able to perform a reaction because I'm guessing he's about to swipe at us?
I mean, you can perform a reaction before rolling initiative to see if he's going to slap at you.
I would like to immediately leap back out of his range of reach if possible.
Hmm. I mean, yeah, if I could, I'd like to get behind cover, or just something like that.
Getting behind cover is possible.
So, like, what sort of
Yeah,
cover is there?
If
Like
there
a
is
rock?
some
Or...
sort of cover, I would like to use it.
All right.
Yeah, like, what sort of cover do we have? Like, full cover, half cover, you know?
There's some pillars that can offer some full cover. There's some garden boxes, one of which you pretty much destroyed coming out of. Those would provide half cover.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll get behind one of the columns, and just to make sure, so just so I get an exact picture of what's going on, how big is the room, who else is in there, any other important info?
Well, it's about 120 feet in full.
Okay.
Now, I also want to set the scene with also the advisor after just killing off the prince. Not to mention there's 8 guards in the room, and one of them is George.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
Wait, George is here?
Fucking George.
I look at him.
Captain. Clad in armor.
I just say to him telepathically, miss me. Like, I just taunted by saying, miss me? Okay, we got a lot of people to fight then, I guess. Fuck.
Yeah.
Alright. Right, so...
You can still hand over the gems, though.
We could. But, nah.
Yeah, just plunge the world into chaos and fucking
I mean, here's the thing, we already threw
become
the
a servant of
gems...
Amadeus.
we already threw the gems through the portal thing, didn't we? So yeah. You know, it looks like
Will not allow.
I thought for a second you said Alexa. I'm like, ah, jeez, he's bringing his wife.
oh god. Okay, right. So that's generally what's going on here. Fuck. Okay. Right. All right. So what's next?
Next, you roll initiative before you die.
Okay. Did I get any chance for a short rest?
Oh yeah, everyone rest
Good.
up, and y'all can level up if you have a fucking
Oh
idea in
shit.
mind.
Okay. Yeah. Should we take a quick break then?
Yeah, take a second, level up.
Yeah. Okay.
Do what you need to do.
Yeah. So I'm
long
going
rest,
on a
then, you
break.
say?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go on a break.
Pretend you did it back in the bandit.
Yeah.
Or in the cave.
So yeah. We took a short rest then. We'll be back in about 7 minutes ish, something like that. Yeah. All right. Let's see how we do. Okay, and we are back. It's time for the big fight, isn't it, Drew?
Yes.
Alright. We have all leveled up, so now we are level 15. And so, we all have some interesting stuff we can now do.
I
As we
also
fight
have
Asmodeus.
169 health.
I have 123 now with a 16 armor class, so I don't know. Must admit, not exactly the most confident I've ever been, but we'll see.
Okay.
Okay. Is it
Who
that time?
here has rolled their initiatives?
I will roll it now.
Okay, let me clear it up real quick.
Oh.
Okay, go.
Here. All right, now I've
Okay.
rolled mine.
So that's my initiative for that one, and that is Ezekiel's. Oh.
So Ezekiel has 26. I have 21. Then.
Oh no, he doesn't have 26. No. Okay, so the 26 was one of my order checks. You went first, so the 18 is me, the 9 is Ezekiel.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's just if I want Ezekiel to do something during the fight, you know. I probably will just say skip, but yeah.
So let's see now. I
Let's
see
see
I
how
have
that
a
does.
winging shot here. Now, would I be able to use that with a mortar, or is that just a palm pistol thing? That's something I'd have to expend a grit point for.
When it gives me a grip point, it just works if you shoot.
Hold on.
Yeah, don't worry.
All right. All right.
All right.
First up, we have Nick.
Nice.
Nice.
So, if I want, would I be able to use a hand mortar or anything like that as a winging shot, or is that just a normal palm pistol thing? Because I'm expending a grit point for that, I believe.
Mortar shots apply with the same things as palm pistols or anything else.
Great. So theoretically, then I would be able to do a violent mortar winging shot. Then, should I decide to expend a grit point, correct?
Yes.
I would like to start with that then.
All right.
And let's see, firearms. It's a D20 plus 7. Okay.
Shit.
All right. And that's a 12. Who are you aiming for?
I am aiming for
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus or whatever the fuck his name is, since I'm guessing he's looking to kill us.
Yes.
Great. That's exactly what I'm aiming for.
I mean, I guess you could say he's not actively gunning to kill you right off the bat.
Right.
I guess. He hasn't
Q1,
tried.
well, I mean, what's he going to do first then? Because Q1 perceives a threat.
Well, that's Q1 perceiving threat.
Is he trying to talk or anything?
Was he trying to do anything beforehand?
No. He just appeared and then you're shooting at him.
Can I miss on accident?
I mean,
Or on purpose?
Did you miss with the 12
Well,
anyway?
rest assured you missed.
Yeah. Consider that a warning shot. So, during the miss, does he do anything else?
No, he just looks at you with his hands behind his back, much like a noble would look down upon the peasantry.
Question:
from a high balcony.
What does Asmodeus actually look like? Like, if it was like an idea of form, since we have a name but not a form.
Hold on. Okay. I'll give you the ting. All right. Asmodeus of Nessus will look within similarly to this.
I see.
Okay then.
Okay, gotcha. So someone of
How
noble
tall is he?
stature, probably demonic and shit. Yeah.
His height?
Yeah, I guess.
That's a fucking weird question. He's classified as large, which means he's over 10 foot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just needed a point of reference there.
Yeah. Not
Q1 still
huge.
thinks he a bitch.
Okay.
He's big, but he ain't huge.
Okay, I have dumb ideas.
Go for it.
So wait, Q1, are you doing anything else since you have like more attacks you can do?
I just shot a warning shot at him. I am waiting for him to make a move now.
Okay. Who's next
You're
turn?
free to do whatever you want.
It's on
If
to
you-
his turn. On to Chaos's.
Before I do anything, I just want to test it. I
Yeah.
want to talk to him in Infernal and see what he wants. And I basically, you know, first off, just see what he wants.
Okay. How are you going to talk out loud to him?
If I'll try to talk out loud first, and if that doesn't work, I'll try telepathy.
All right, cool. So what exactly do you want to say to him?
I want to word this very carefully.
Uh-huh.
What are your intentions with this world?
Enslavement, like every other one.
No, I've got a really dumb idea. Okay, so let me ask everybody here. Either I can try to cause feeble mind on him, which makes his charisma and intelligence 1, so it stops him from casting spells and shit, or I can just try to persuade him to not.
I'm gonna enslave the world. Nah. Shit, fam, I go back then. See.
I'm just saying.
The advisor would just fucking shoot himself at that point.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that is something I'm genuinely thinking since you said noble. And there's a skill I haven't fucking used yet. And I'm wondering if that's a skill that I could fucking use.
And you telepathically communicate those days, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm just thinking now, what do people think I should try to do? Should I dumb him down, or should I go straight out for a how about nah?
Perhaps. Speculation. He may be resistant to being told no. Attempt to dumb him down, perhaps. Unknown. You know more about this than I do.
It seems really dumb, but okay,
I mean,
yeah.
It's safe to say that he has a high amount of constitution, right?
Probably. I mean, probably the high amount of everything.
Probably.
Bear in mind he's demonic as well.
I mean, I think it would probably make more sense if you were to try to make him a retard.
Okay, I can't say that word on stream, but okay, yeah. You know, fuck it. I'll cast it. Yes.
Idiot advanced.
Yeah, I'm going to feeble mind him. Can you do an intelligence saving throw?
Yeah. What's the save?
19?
You failed.
Fuck. What did he roll?
Try to tell him
Oh,
no?
I didn't have to roll.
What do you mean?
He beat you.
Oh, he just has like plus 20 like to intelligence anyway as a modifier to a saving throw?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. He's Archdevil Osmodeus of
Well, I don't
Nessus.
fucking know. I thought maybe I could make him be dumb or some shit. Oh fuck, okay, well he still takes 4d6 psychic damage.
Okay, roll it.
Well, 19.
19.
I mean, hey, at least I tried. I now really want to try and talk him down from the next bit.
So, what level did you cast that spell at?
I mean, that's going to automatically be a level 8.
Level 8? Alright, cool.
That's just automatically what it is. I can't cast it any higher or lower. Why is that important?
Yeah.
Why is that important?
Don't worry. He took 19 damage.
I know, but I get the feeling he's
Out
gonna
of
do
like
some shit.
400, I bet.
Hmm.
Alright. Moving on. It's his turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I could have done
Oh
that.
yeah.
Oh,
Fuck,
well.
I forgot to ask. It probably would have actually helped me a lot if I'd known this and asked about it beforehand, but my gem doesn't say anything about him. Just generally about people in the room.
Gem assessment. Relay
Yeah.
information.
Yep, I
The
will
gem.
be. Yeah, I forgot to ask about gem.
So, let me find a good one.
I don't know what you define as good.
One that would murder
Murder me or murder him?
all.
Fuck.
Honestly, I could do that. And that would be fucked.
Take it as a
Oh,
kindness
this
if
is
you
so
didn't.
scuffed.
What are you doing?
Alright, yeah.
I think he's trying to kill us on purpose. He wants us. He wants to make us cry.
I want to put this out. You're supposed to beat him. Anyways.
But do you want us to beat him?
Anyways, Drew.
Anyways, he's gonna hit you with the slam attack.
Yeah, but can you tell me anything about him?
Oh, yeah, the ruby, right. No,
You're saying a lot of stuff here, Drew.
ruby. You have it on your,
I have it on my
have it
armor,
on
so
your
it tells
clothing?
me 3 things about person. I don't know if it's weaknesses exactly or like resistances or shit, but you know.
If you keep it on your weapon, then you can.
I thought with a weapon, that's the one that causes an effect. I wanted to know
Oh,
something about him.
Armor. Alright. Weaknesses up to 3 targets. Let's see. Weaknesses. Weaknesses. Do you have any? I don't think he has any.
Oh, fuck.
I can tell you what he can't have, though. Any type of fire, he immune to.
Right.
Charmed, frightened, petrified, poisoned, and exhausted, all immune to.
But
Charmed,
he's not
petrified.
essentially immune to kinetic and electrical damage.
No.
Interesting.
So it's something that
He is
can't charm
physically in the room and is physically able to take a beating.
him. Okay, so interesting.
Theoretically, would the gems, say, have been tied to all of us instead of him, be able to amplify our power?
Oh yeah. But you
You
guys
know
threw
that.
the gems away.
Yep.
Well, yeah, we did, but I'm sure this isn't our only arena.
Maybe.
Alright, well. Fuck. Okay. Samzak,
Anyways.
who's he doing it against?
He's doing it against you.
Right.
Because you're the only one that managed to hit him. which good job on that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a plus 20 to hit, so that's just a hit.
Yep.
That's 50 damage,
Yep. All right.
unless you want me to roll the actual dice.
No, not really. And I guess my ring didn't give me anything, you know, just in case, since it's been a while.
Well, do you want to charge the effect?
I don't know if I want to. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna spend a charge on ring and just see if it does something.
All right. Are you doing a D2, D4, or is it D4, D6, D8?
Okay, just to check, how do I roll over that thing? Because I'm a little bit confused if I can only roll a D8.
So before, I would always have you roll a D4, if I remember. I would roll a D20.
Okay.
And I would add the amount that you rolled to find what you landed on the chart.
Gotcha.
Now you can choose whether you want to roll a bigger die, and you can always add, or you could you can choose from the surrounding ones, and you actually know what it'll do.
Fuck it. Just for now, I'm gonna roll a D4. I mean, I'm just hoping maybe you can give me something to help me, because, yeah. 2. I don't want to go over, really. Don't want to cause any more damage.
Gotcha. That is that. All right. And noted.
So do I know?
Yeah. You're gonna get a you're gonna get 2d10 on your next attack.
Okay.
Which is pretty neat.
Yeah, that's something.
You could also choose to stand across any standard move across liquid surfaces, or turn invisible.
If I turned invisible, he wouldn't be able to see me, would he?
I mean, he's already hit you.
Oh, fuck, okay.
Correct, he wouldn't.
But also I did notice that when I did cantrips, he couldn't see me. Like, I didn't go out of remember that one time I went invisible, then I just spammed a bunch of fucking cantrips?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take invisible, actually.
Alright. You've taken the invisibility.
So basically he just slams me and all of a sudden I just seem to have disappeared.
Yeah. He slimes you so hard you poof out of existence. So that's 50 damage to you.
Great.
I'm still tracking you on thermal, but I'm going to pretend that you're dead.
Yep. Get angry.
No, damn it!
It is the advisor's turn, because he's still alive and well. He's going to run at Nick.
Great.
And attempt to hit you with a scimitar.
Let's see if I can react in some way. He's not doing anything magical, correct? So I wouldn't be able to perform Mage Slayer?
No, but he rolls too low. So
Okay.
he hits you with the scimitar and it just stops dead and doesn't do anything.
I then look down at the scimitar, and then I look at him. Can I do anything to him?
Do you have a reaction?
I don't know, do I? I'm not a very good read.
If he moves back away from you, you can get an attack of opportunity. But I guess he's not moving away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not moving away, is he?
No. He's just looking up at you, kind of half terrified.
I then, my face is already the fiery red, so it just turns into a very sharp, bright red, and then sort of condenses in my face like I'm really fucking glaring at him. And then I'm just leaning over him in my avian state.
Alrighty then. George is over there. It's his turn.
Fucking hate George. George fucking sucks dick. Well, me and my homies hate George.
George is fucking dick.
Yeah, fuck George.
We don't know if he's
Um,
going to be on our side or their side yet.
We'll find out.
So George would like to go to Chaos and attempt to attack him because fuck him.
Yeah, but I'm invisible, so let's see how he does.
That imposes disadvantage, I believe.
Yeah, so for purposes of creatures that be obscured, creatures' location cannot be detected by any noise or can be detected by any. Sorry, so if I'm making noise, I can be detected. But basically, you will have disadvantage against me.
So that is a mighty 8 and 3, so he does not hit you.
No. He just sort of swipes by me, then I just telepathically laugh in his mind.
I'm imagining like a fucking sitcom laugh track.
Yep. I'm going to say, weak as always, George.
I then notice what George is doing and fire telepathically.
Clarify your intentions.
Clarify intentions. He's just following orders.
Just to make sure.
Following orders never got me anywhere. And your people will be enslaved.
Just to make sure, it was Asmodeus who basically said out loud, "Oh yeah, I'm here to enslave everyone."
Yes.
So everyone
Out
heard
loud.
that. Okay.
Yes, everyone heard that.
And it seems to be no one is having second thoughts.
Nah.
So they are
They
all
could
in
be
on
under
it.
control already.
Guess we'll see. Oh, I just remembered.
So it is Ezekiel's turn, I believe.
Yeah, Ezekiel's turn. It's probably a dumb idea, but can he get a vial of the prince's blood?
Not without entering the summoning circle, which wouldn't do so good.
Gotcha. So he can't get into the summoning circle. Is
I
it like?
wouldn't risk it.
Okay. Well, I can't do too much anyway with Ezekiel, so I guess could I fly him around? So how many other guards are in there?
Most of the guards are. There's about 8 of them still
Okay.
alive,
Okay, gotcha.
but they're not doing anything. They're just kind of readied in case one of you comes near them.
Okay. Now I have a dumb idea. Let's say we have Ezekiel just flying around the guards to distract them. Would that be possible? Like not doing anything, but just flying around, looking a little bit menacing. Would that be a possible thing to do, or not?
Sure.
Really?
That's a possible thing that could happen.
I'm just trying to think, since Alexander's invisible. If he was to walk over to the guards, they wouldn't know it. If he was to get behind the guard, stab in, or fucking blast the shit out of one, take its blood, and then go, they'd just think, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
So I want the guards to be distracted, and to get an idea of like how the guards are, is it like a guard with no one watching their back?
Oh yeah, they're all lined up. None of them have their backs watched.
Gotcha. Okay. Because basically, yeah. Okay, so on my next turn, I would just want to basically move behind one of the guards and like basically just blast the shit out of them.
Ezekiel's just flying around him.
Yeah, Ezekiel's just flying above, trying to distract him a bit. So they're looking at him.
That would make it Daddy's turn.
Okay.
Lay it on.
I want to do. Yes, that is her. I was serious.
What are you doing?
A horrible plan.
A beautiful plan.
Oh god.
I also have one brewing as we speak.
Yeah.
I want to do butterfly swarm,
Uh-huh.
and then let's go reaction. Nope. Hold on, give me a second. There was a reaction or a bonus action. Where'd it go?
Thorn Shield, Field Word, Healing Spirit, Grasping Vine, Balm of the Summer Court, and Hidden Step are your bonus actions.
Where do you see that at?
If you go on actions and scroll down, you'll see a section for bonus, reactions, and other.
There's a tab for bonus sections.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, then never mind.
So, Butterfly Swarm?
Yep.
Alright. You cast Butterfly Swarm. What exactly does it do? I forget.
It heals everyone, including Nick, and they stay around for a while, so they hover around people, and they also do radiant damage to enemies.
With
What level are you
Wisdom
casting?
save 16. So that would make it so that Osmodeus is immune to that.
It doesn't do anything to him?
No, his save outnumbers it.
Damn it.
But George and the advisor are both hurt by it.
Hmm.
I don't want to hurt George.
I did try to tell George exactly what's going on. Does he seem to be swayed by my words at all?
Not really.
Then he's an asshole.
Yeah.
So be it.
Like I said. Fuck
If you're
George, me and
just
my homies hate
following
George.
orders blindly without a conscience, then why should I bother trying to preserve you?
He might be under a spell. We don't know that.
Hmm. And again, whose? Since Asmodeus just
yeah.
got spawned in.
Chaos, can't your gem analyze whether someone's under a spell or not?
I don't know, can it? Like, if I put on a gem and then I was like scouting around the room, would I have seen anyone with a curse?
So the gem well on armor gives you hit dice and weaknesses. The gem on clothing will give you advantages to persuasion, regardless of languages, and the ability to use intimidating presence outside.
Intimidating presence.
And on a weapon, it will impose non-movement impairing status effects. And for every 5 damage done, it will absorb 1 damage up to 20, which can then be added at the end of an attack roll.
Okay. So we didn't. So I'm guessing that with my gem, we didn't see if anyone was like under any spell or anything.
No.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
it is now your turn, my robo dude.
Great. So, the thing I proposed, would you consider it viable? Since
Yeah,
he is
it'd be viable if you could get close enough to him.
okay. I would like to try to make a dash at him, and I want to take Rufio's dagger and try to plunge it into his throat, if possible.
Hmm.
All right.
And the essence that comes out of that, I'm going to try to funnel into Rufio's old soul gem, since his consciousness and soul is already uploaded into me.
Hmm.
Holstering the big sword and the lightning rifle, of course.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Me?
Actually, You don't need to, because even a nat 20 would fail you, unfortunately.
Oh.
So what? Really?
The authority of Nessus. Any creature within the line of sight. So you could choose to avert your eyes, or you could be.
I'd like to if I can see something coming, I'd like to immediately shut off my ocular system.
All right.
And then I just take an immediate sidestep.
All right. So it's a wisdom saving throw. If you failed it 3 times, you would have been under the effects of the dominate monster spell. But you've shut off your vision, so you're blind, but you're not dominated. So there's that.
All right.
That means your attack would be at a disadvantage.
I mean, as long as I impale him somewhere, I'd like to try to give it a shot. And if not, I'm going to try to double back and sidestep somewhere else, averting my eyes, and then reboot my ocular system. So, what
Do I still have the dagger on?
you
I don't
should.
think I ever moved it.
Okay.
Should be under.
I should still have Rufio's dagger. I never.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it's still in my inventory.
Removed it.
Yeah, it's still in my inventory. I'm just saying.
Oh, it's in your inventory?
Yeah, even though I handed it over, it's still in there.
Oh.
I never gave it stats.
Oh.
So let me.
Should we treat it like a regular dagger then, or?
Well, it's kind of a siphon.
Oh,
sense.
right, gotcha.
My plan was to try to weaken him by starting to siphon off his life energy into Rufio's old soul gem.
Gotcha.
Let's treat it like a dagger +2. And so just be a dagger. Gotcha.
So what would dominate monster do exactly?
Basically, you are charmed by the guy, and he has a telepathic influence over you. But if you take damage, then you can actually break out of it.
They have a telepathic link to you as long as you're on the same plane of existence. They can issue commands, no action required, which you would have to be to do your best to obey. Specify a single general course action like attacking, go over there, fetch the object, and it'll complete the order and does not receive further direction. It'll defend and preserve itself to the best of its ability. Using an action, you can take total precise control of the target, and until the end of your next turn, the creature will only take the actions you choose. So it could very much be predator mode, murder your friends.
Now, since Rufio is also in Q1's core, would he be able to see this happen and try to stop it?
No. He would not.
He wouldn't be able to cause like a short circuit or a reboot or anything like that.
I mean, if you completely shut yourself off and just collapse on the floor, I guess there would be nothing you could do about it.
And since Rufio is not necessarily an electronic entity, he is just a soul trapped inside the semi-organic crystalline memory of a Warforged. He would also have a familiarity with the design of the Warforged in question, so would he be able to cause a reboot?
Yeah.
Noted. Say, Predator mode with one specified target, and then immediate shutdown. Okay.
Anywho. So, what anything else you want to be doing with your turn? You got one more action.
So my ocular system is rebooted at this point?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't make the impalation, did I?
No.
I'd like to take my lightning rifle and, let's see, what kind of shot can I give him? Alright. Alright.
He's hardly moved this entire fight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, let's see now. When you make a firearm, I guess I'd like to use my lightning rifle to make a deadeye shot and aim for one of his eyes, I guess.
Okay.
So when I go to make a firearm attack against the creature in question, I could expend a grit point to gain advantage on the attack roll.
Yes.
So
Yeah, that could succeed, technically.
okay. So
Wait, what? Huh?
no, go ahead.
Did you roll?
So would it just be a d20 plus 7, and since it's advantage, I'd roll it twice to catch the higher number? Is that how that would work, or do I add something else to it?
Like, which weapon are you using?
The lightning rifle.
Lightning
that work for that?
rifle? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be 2 plus 7s. Nah, neither of them.
Drew, how
Yeah.
exactly do you expect us to kill this thing? Did you want us to lose on purpose?
No,
Okay,
it's
so,
just Archdevil Osmodeus. Don't worry.
You
hmm.
can't disconnect yourself from this. You must have planned this.
I have no plans. Moving on to Chaos.
Right, so I'm invisible, and from previous tests
Yeah.
before, when I did a spell, it didn't seem to break it.
As long as it was a cantrip, yes.
As long as it was a cantrip. Well, it's a good thing I have Eldritch Braces, isn't it? Tell me something about, George. Tell me about some of his weaknesses and shit. Maybe about how strong he looks compared to other people.
Oh, well. I mean, he's a rather healthy lad.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't really have any specialties, no weaknesses, no strengths. Just
Okay.
a man with a sword.
Now, okay, now then, question. Would about, 6 Eldritch Blasts to his back with Agonizing do a decent amount of damage, do you think?
Probably.
Yeah, and this would be with advantage. Bear in mind, this is technically behind him.
Yeah.
Is it like any other extra damage I also do, or not?
No, it would just be advantages.
Alright, well, in that case, I guess we'll start rolling these since I need human blood, and I see a human who seems to really hate me. I'm also going to put a charge from my Eldritch Bands, so now I get to cast Eldritch Blast again as a bonus action. So I'm going to move behind him, and then I'm going to start blasting. So let me just do this.
Are you going to do anything to stop this, Beth?
Wait, he's attacking George?
Yeah, like 6 times.
Wait, why?
Okay.
Because he swung
George
at
is-
him once.
I already tried talking to him once, and he decides to reject it. As far as I'm concerned, George is forfeit.
Actually, wait, who?
We don't know if he's under a spell or not.
Yeah, I know, but at the end of the day as well, well, you see, here's the thing.
There are
We don't
also 8 other humans.
Yeah,
that
I
you could
know.
get.
I know,
Yeah.
and also I don't want to all of a sudden be surprised by the guard. But I am starting to think, George hasn't hit me, but the advisor is trying to actively fight Nick, so that means he's technically... Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what about the advisor?
Hit the
The
advisor.
bigger target would be the advisor.
Hit the advisor.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Just
basically
hit the
behind...
advisor.
Yeah.
George may not be
Yeah, he's probably
going
not
along
as
with this
strong.
because he's faking.
Yeah.
we're
Yeah,
not
since the
gonna tell him
advisor
that.
was the one that did it. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. Although I will say as well, if it is Dominate Monster, if you give him a whack, it should undo it. So, just as a hint, but either way, this is more for a kill shot, but yeah, so I get advantage on this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, 1, 2,
He's dead.
3... What?
I mean,
Okay, so that's
You-
one lot then. Here's the other lot. Okay, let's see. So that is a 25, a 29, 20, 26, 21, and 26. Do they all hit, or one of them miss? I feel like one of them might miss, but...
no, they all hit.
Okay, so in that case, it is now 1d10 plus 7, 6 times. 1d10 plus 7? Yeah, I don't know why it's plus 7 either, but oh well. Let me do this. One, two, three, four, five, 6. So 15, 32. Weird music on the side. So sorry, I lost my counting. 32, 48, 48, 62. Sorry, my counting is very bad. 79, and God,
So-
79 and hold on, I'm not done yet. 79 and 94.
Cool. He had 9. There's
You
now a
turned him-
pile of red jam on the floor.
Can I collect some of his blood?
Jesus Christ.
Basically, what you see, Nick, is that you see a heat signature behind him, almost like fucking Predator, right? And all of a sudden, like monk punches, just Eldritch Blast hitting him, like gore and viscera spewing all over you, as you can't see the cause of what it is, but something has just completely fucking annihilated him, and you're pretty sure it's Alexander.
I will going to kill that.
So, Drew, can I collect some blood?
You can definitely see a little look of disappointment in Q1's lights.
Whoops. I must admit, I thought for military... Okay, military advisor, I thought he was wearing armor, is the thing.
Military advisor?
Oh,
No,
he
he
was
looks
just
like
an...
a cracked out hobo in a
Oh!
robe trying to do a demonic ceremony.
That's not even a glory kill. That was just excessive.
That's just fucking excessive force, and I love it.
He was protected by cloth in an adult diaper, and you just fucking destroyed him.
I did fucking nearly 100 damage to this bastard. And I rolled so well as well. I rolled so fucking
I'm
well with
pretty
that
sure
damage.
he vaporized by the third hit, so you were just firing at the wall.
Do any of the blasts bounce back or some shit?
No.
Oh my fucking god, that's amazing. Can I collect some blood now,
Okay,
please?
so you scrape together a mason jar of viscera.
Brilliant. That will be used for later. Do the other cards seem perturbed by that?
The other guards are fucking jaded. I don't even know if they're human.
So, does George see this and is he slightly perturbed?
A little.
Does Asmodee
Not really,
see
though. Don't care.
it? Oh, fucking good.
And here we thought the one guy turned into a pancake was funny. I was gonna do that to him. Anyway, well, you did a better job.
Oh god, okay, well, I can't really do any bonus actions, because that was my bonus action, so I'm just going to move back to cover then, and, yeah, get away from the crime scene.
Nice.
I really thought he put up more of a fight, but I guess that's what happens when you get to ask what he looks like.
He didn't have time.
No, he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Oh my fucking god.
Hey, look over there. What?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, yeah. That man is fucking dead, and now I have a vial of human blood, which I will use in my next turn.
Nice. So I'm sure you could have guessed this. really, it was just more of a humoring because, well, who needs that old fucking prick? He's bound to save the world, or not save, enslave. That's the word.
Yep.
So he's going to hit you, Chaos.
Okay.
Asmodeus. His
I'm
weapon attack.
Okay, so I'm behind cover though, aren't I?
I mean, he can see you.
I thought I said that I'd try to move behind cover, so that way he'd have to like move over.
Yes, his speed is 60, and he can still do an action after that.
Okay, well fuck. Okay.
True
he just
sight, you're not invisible to him.
God, he just fucking hates me, doesn't he?
And
He's just fucking targeting me, I think. Fuck.
well, yes, you're the biggest threat. You just reduced one of his lackeys into jam.
Yeah, but you know, I'm 33 HP on a 16 AC.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alex,
Oh, you're right.
What?
guess what?
That's been around for several turns now. They heal each turn.
What? Sorry, I zoned out a bit.
The butterflies heal each turn.
After 1 minute, 10 rounds, butterflies.
Wait, where's Larry in all this?
Yeah, where is Larry?
Oh, you're right. I forgot to roll Larry. I'll get him in.
Oh yeah, Larry.
Larry was just like taking a hard nap and
He was
Daddy's backpack
reloading
or something like that.
I don't see where it says it does it every turn.
Yeah, they stick around for 10 rounds. They turn.
10 rounds. Enemies will make wisdom.
It's like 3 or 4 HP each turn.
A creature that passes takes allies, including you, locating the cube, heal 1d4 plus spellcasting, as well as healing a quarter of total damage dealt to the enemy within area in hit. As an action, you can move them after 1 minute. It doesn't say anything about a per turn. It doesn't say. Well, it says stuff about healing, but it doesn't say when it does it.
Upon casting a spell to a point in range, you'll swarm around say butterflies that have a transparent flutter around enemies and randomly dive down, entering creature's body when exiting, which deals radiant damage. So, I guess it's a random thing?
Yeah, but it's so. This game is so structured that it couldn't be random. The only random is the RNG dice.
Yeah, so.
To be honest.
I don't know.
Even if, like, 8 turns have passed, and let's see, you've healed about 18 points. We'll say that. All right. Now he's going to hit you.
Great.
So
just make sure this was a certain to hit attack, wasn't it?
Yeah, plus 20.
Fuck. Okay.
So he's going to grace you with the wonderful smackdown.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 61 damage from his ruby rod.
Right. Well, I'm probably gonna go unconscious if there's even anymore.
Yeah.
Very
And
small.
36
I'm unconscious.
will do cold. Yeah.
I am unconscious.
Yeah. Advisor's bumped.
Holy shit.
All right. Onwards to George's turn, who is just going to see this large scepter strike down the person he hates. And with that, he sheaths his sword and walks away. To be
I'm just
honest,
glaring at him.
he just hated the fucking tiefling. Piece of shit enslaved him and tortured him. And the other fucking naked red-haired one always got to have the fucking free ride, being all nice with the fur blog, and I just got tortured and put into a fucking cage.
I treated George just like a pig of commodity.
Which is why he didn't stab you. And he doesn't know what the giant robot's all about.
This is why I should have attacked him.
Anyways, what's Ezekiel want to do?
Well, okay, so it says I have 8 HP. Am I actually unconscious or not? Because I don't know.
Oh yeah, you are. So I guess Ezekiel's turn. Does Ezekiel disappear if you fall unconscious?
Don't think so, no. I think he's still around.
Alright.
So am I actually unconscious though? Because that's 8 as opposed to, you know.
That's 8?
I'm on 8 HP, not unconscious. I thought I was unconscious. But
You
I don't know.
should be. You took like 80 damage.
It's wrong.
Maybe your glasses are a bit cracked and you're limping at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. Drew,
It
still cool. Am I unconscious or am I not unconscious? Because I'm on 8 HP currently.
So before. So I can recreate it. So you took the first slam, which was 50 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Beth's butterflies heal you for 18. 8. Big ass fucking fingers. And then you took.
If I only took about 80 odd damage, then I would technically have HP left.
61 and 36.
You know, that would be me unconscious, and I do think.
Yeah, you would have -6.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know why I was at 8 then, that's all.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I mean, I could have shut the fuck up about it, but no.
And then Q1 sees that he just got eviscerated.
Not eviscerated, more like
Just
smashed into
beaten.
the ground by a heavy mace.
It's always me that gets beaten the fuck up. I wonder why. Am I still invisible?
Because you have no armor.
I know. Well, I have
You-
16. That's pretty decent for someone like me.
Q1 is now
Yeah.
shaking with rage, glaring directly at the demon asshole that just smacked him.
Although, let's just remember, Fury of the Small.
Did
Oh,
you have
no.
a roll for Larry?
Or what was it called? Something about like where Larry just goes absolutely fucking ape shit when someone goes down.
Yeah. Let me
But-
get Larry in here real quick.
Yeah. I guess just to ask, I'm assuming Ezekiel can't put a potion in my mouth, can he?
He could if he had a potion. Someone hands him a potion off, he can get it to you.
Hmm. And I
You
didn't.
will.
Yeah.
Could I use my wings as a shield?
Sure.
Okay. I was
Okay,
curious.
so I don't
Oh,
have
I
him.
could have blocked that for you, Chaos.
Don't
Since I
worry.
have a shield.
Yeah.
So okay, but just for now, I don't have a potion loaded, so unless someone else is holding up a potion, he can't take it. Is that it?
Yes, Beth is.
Oh, Beth is. Okay, in that case, I would gladly like to take that potion and give it to me so I can at least get back into fighting form in my invisible self.
Beth is offering a potion. Nah.
Nah, I want to lay down. No, I will certainly take that potion and I'll get my invisible ass back up.
Alright. Offer the potion 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, you roll
I then
that.
announced to the remaining conscious party.
If Predator mode initiates, I could die too. Predator subsystem does not account for counterattacks.
Oh shit. Okay.
You got 5. Apply.
I mean, look, I'm standing. That's the main thing, you know.
Alright, it is your turn, Beth.
Thank you.
What do you do?
So
Chaos is not unconscious.
I'm not on HP, but don't worry about me.
I would play the bongos on his ass.
Put it this way, I'm gonna say this. Don't worry about me. If you can get more animals in just to have more shit to attack, that would probably be better than getting me up right now. Like, you know, back up to more HP. Because then we get
Q1
more
is not.
attacking.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just saying,
Q1
like,
isn't
basically
gonna
more
react.
target. Sorry.
I was going to say Q1 would probably welcome the extra fodder just to help maybe take him down or something, or at least give him extra targets. Just like you did back when I went Predator the first time.
Because just having more things to target then takes away an action, you know?
Give him something to be occupied by.
And I can then do something which will keep him very occupied. Actually, wait.
Yeah.
He's just gonna fucking one-shot his bosses, isn't he? Fuck, this may be a really strong thing.
Oh?
Yeah.
Bees. Bees in the face. Release
you
the
might-
bees.
You might be a devil, but have you seen bees?
Bees!
Boy, he can't be poisoned. He's immune. So,
Well, if they all try to fly into his eyes, he might go like, what the fuck? I think. I don't know. It's worth a shot.
no.
Okay.
You know, I just realized that the thing I want to spawn in is probably just gonna get fucking one-shot. Oh shit. Then again, I'm also invisible, so... Then again, it's only just a fight between him
And
now.
as a
I'm summoning 8 more.
bonus action, I want to send Healing Spirit.
Gotcha. So, which level are you casting Healing Spirit at?
Second.
Level. So, Chaos gets a Healing Spirit,
Thank you.
which is
It's with the cord, right?
1d6 hit points, and it can do this for the next Healing Spirit. Do 4 times. So roll a 1d6.
Me?
I can.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I'm looking for stuff I can do, but
1d6, 4. So you get another 4 health.
mhm.
Wow.
He is no longer dying. This is okay.
It's just that my glasses have now like gone back to being normal as opposed to anything else. Still got a rib popping out, really.
Q1 is still shaking with rage, I will say, but he's retraining himself. Retaining.
Yeah.
I sort of
And
get up a
healing
bit.
spirit give you another 3. So you're at 13. Nice. So that's great. So that means it is now. It's now Nick's turn.
My turn?
Yeah.
Get your free attacks
Fantastic.
in.
Wait, hold on. Do I get to command my badgers to do something? Real quick?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what? Badges?
I'm happy to wait.
Yeah,
Wait,
she
someone-
I need
summoned
to look at
she
this.
summoned 8 badgers.
Oh,
Giant
right.
badgers.
Gotcha.
Giant badgers.
Ah, I see.
Big fucking badgers.
What are my attacks?
Honey badgers don't care. Honey badgers don't give a fuck. Honey badger go right for the dick.
Indeed. You ain't no rat. You ain't no Chad. You a goddamn honey badger.
I then take up my lightning rifle. The little coil around the back of it looks like it's cocked a bit. And then I take aim. While Beth is doing all that. Let's see.
What is a player's challenge rating?
You know,
Okay, I
it
want
is getting awfully close to 330. Maybe
two.
it's
I want two
2.
on each ankle
2 on each ankle.
fighting,
Uh-huh.
and then I
Mm-hmm.
the other 4 to try to get his staff away.
Gotcha.
So I want them to
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So
or actually, can I change it real quick?
yeah.
I want 4 to go attack the ankle.
Yeah.
And then the other 4 same.
Okay. So the 4 run up to go bite at his ankles, and they find that he is lacking ankles to bite.
Hmm?
And he's also not exactly biteable.
What?
Oh, so he's hovering up there?
Yeah,
Oh, it's
Okay.
hovering.
slightly out
What
of a
about
badger's
flying
range.
badgers?
Yeah. So the badgers cannot do anything. However, they're not dead.
Oh, I have a really dumb idea.
I also have a very dumb
I should
idea.
do it with the bees.
Drew.
It
Before,
swarms
yeah.
bee.
No, don't worry.
It swarms with bees.
Drew, if you were to say that we had a challenge rating as a player, what would each person's challenge rating be roughly?
Well, that's a good idea. Or that's a good question. I would say that you guys are probably around the part where it would be around like 10
10.
to 12.
Okay, I could do something pretty interesting then.
I usually pair you guys up with around 15s or 16s just for some challenge.
Okay, don't mind me. I'm going to be looking at challenge rating 10 monsters for no apparent reason.
Nice. Anyways, so just as it seems pretty hopeless that this guy's taking absolutely no fucking damage, and one of you have already been beaten into the ground, and he has taken a whopping
14 psychic, if I recall.
14 damage.
Out of like the 8 million, I bet.
It's at this point that the following. The door explodes open.
Hmm.
With the rubble clearing, you can see the twins, clad in their best armor, gladly helping to face the threat to humanity with you.
Gotcha.
Adorned in his best gold-trimmed plate, for helping his people, Dunstu is ready to fight by your side.
All right.
With the wind at his back and his butt, Blondie joins the fray.
Fuck's sake.
Yay!
All right.
Captain Blackwood, now mayor of Hempway,
Uh-oh.
but that doesn't mean she can't fight. And she couldn't let the gladiator champions fight alone.
I thought she hated us.
I then roll my
pirate
fist
hate.
up in a strong sense of celebration.
Yes!
Oh my god, I have a really dumb idea.
You can hear the hurl of insults before you see the couple from Blood of Thy Enemy come crashing through. The good nobleman yells a hearty "fuck you, demon." You're not sure which one she's directing it at.
I say fuck you too anyway, you dwarven bitch back.
Now,
Good. Chaos's girlfriend is back.
Caution, they are allies.
dragons have a good memory, and they are loyal. The dragon that you let go back in the cult area, yeah, he's back.
Hey.
Didn't think that one was coming back.
Uh-oh.
No,
I didn't want to.
it's arrived.
I knew it.
You can feel his charismatic aura.
Oh, fuck's sake.
And finally, with a thunderous honk cutting through the air, from above comes crashing down the goose in all his magnificence.
Oh, Jesus fuck.
Everyone has regained full health. And for all those you shown kindness, and to all those that you helped, they are here back to help with Osmodeus. It's time, or shall I say next time, that we kill this motherfucker.
Ah, fuck,
Yay.
really?
I
Ah.
then want to turn
it's
to all of the
3:30.
new combatants and say,
Thank you all for existing. Let's kick his ass.
I button my coat to hide the dragon skills.
You don't need to hide the
I'm just
Wait,
gonna do
that's
it
the
anyway,
one that
okay?
That is the dragon you skinned, wasn't it?
There may be a dragon that I skinned a while ago, and I lose track, okay? So I'm just gonna button up my coat as though I didn't make armor out of it.
I am very much happy and appreciative to see all of these guys here, and I use my transponder to show my appreciation because, frankly, I was infuriated because I knew I would die here.
I mean, I'm just invisible, so all they know is that someone shouted at them.
Fuck you, demon!
Interesting. Okay, so I have something I'll definitely really want to do when it comes. Just to be done.
I'm very tempted to commission a portrait.
And now, for all intents and purposes, we are done.
Alright.
We'll be doing a mini session, I assume. We could even finish it in a few hours if you wanted to, but that might be a little too late for some.
Few hours. Fuck it, I'll do it. Like, just get this all finished off, you know?
A few hours from now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I have to head to work, but I can, at top speed, clean in about an hour.
Okay.
So I could be back in about an hour and a half.
Sure, yeah, I mean, I don't mind that.
Or I guess it would be 2 hours from now.
If it's like 2 hours from now, then maybe, but I might be half in the bag by the time you get home.
Right.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
But don't count on it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll anyway work on getting some stuff ready, and yeah.
This fight is turning into something a little bit more fun, I'd say.
Yeah, it's changing a little bit after getting the ceremonial Alexander get his shit kicked in thing.
And the goose is in his form.
Because let's fucking admit it, okay? Drew, you love beating the shit out of Alexander, don't you?
Of course.
You love being the shit out of that smug little bastard, but
He's this smug, arrogant little prick that needs to get his shit kicked in before the plot progresses.
and yet he never learns, and he'll always take the damage anyway, because he knows he can get back up and flip him off anyway.
Why won't you die?
Plot armor, bitch.
Plot.
But
And
yeah.
needless to say, Larry will be there as well.
I'll also have one thing I really want to do, and we now have a host of potential candidates to do this to. So this is going to be great. I could also really fuck people up, but you know what? I'll leave that one out for now. But yeah. I guess aside from that, we will probably end up for this bit. We might do another one. In about a few hours. We'll see how we go. But yeah.
I wouldn't count count on it too much because fuck, that's right.
Don't
I
hold
actually
your breath.
agreed to cook dinner tonight, so
Alright, yeah, I mean, put it this way, don't hold your breath. But I will work on getting this downloaded, and at some point I'll try to work out some thumbnails and stuff like this so we can get the Tainted Crown playlist up and running.
Ooh. So I'm rolling initiatives. So I don't have to for literally 8 different characters. Next time. Goose rolls 28. which is his top.
I see. Well, that would be good to know. Yeah. Anyway, I suppose we'll get it to the ending. So, anything else to say before we go? I've also just noticed how I've just taken a look at my stream, and all I see in the fucking rolls is Alexander Hawklight 1d10 plus 7 or 1d20 plus 11. Holy shit. Gotcha. Anyway, yeah. Anything else to say before we wrap it up?
Nah.
All right.
I have nothing to say.
Yeah. All right. See you, everybody.